Welcome to URL Battle Rap Arena. The Street Star North, Hip Hop Psycho. What's good, man?
What's good, my friend? My very good friend, Hip Hop Psycho.
What's good?
So, man, apparently we have Mr. Arcanes tonight. I don't know, but you know how that goes. Set something up, we all got a whole, to be disappointed.
So, yeah, we're waiting for Jesse to call in. I don't know what's taking him so long, but yeah.
Hold on 1 second. My dog's over here growling. Hold on.
Yeah, we're waiting for Jesse Regan to come on. I don't know what Jesse's doing. Jesse, again, if anything goes wrong tonight, this is Jesse's fault. I'm throwing him under the bus. I'm throwing him under the bus. Anything goes wrong tonight. Nope. I was just telling the fans, if anything goes wrong tonight, I'm throwing Jesse under the bus. It's his fault.
We're going to throw Jesse under the bus. So let me start off with the semi-announcement. These are going to clarify a little more. They have to move the event from tomorrow for the following week due to circumstances out of our control. But when we actually, we want to give the fans a little more time, to be honest with you, to be able to get their tickets and stuff. So that's really what it is. But I'll let Beasley really tell you guys that I don't like talking about this stuff, to be honest with you. I'd rather him get all the info because he does most of the bookings in terms of these clubs. So please don't start tomorrow, you know what I mean? But we're definitely going to reschedule for next week. It's a definite. Like I said, we're just really trying to do what's best for the fans right now. I know they want to get these battles done, but we got a lot of good things happening, possible matchups. I don't want to get into them too much. But we got some shit, Psycho. We got some shit. Hopefully this nigga Arcane comes on. But last night's show was pretty funny anyway. With my mean man, Goods. I'm not Goods, what's his guy's name? Ava. Captain was on yesterday. And you made sure you had his music, which I was very, very happy for. Because, you know, he needs his music when he gets on the air. And he's very, very adamant about that. Oh, also, I spoke to Hitman Holla. He'll be coming on the show on Monday. And Matt Hoffa might be on the show Tuesday. So the fans that want to see those two guys, I know they haven't been on for a while, you know, that should be happening very soon. Monday and Tuesday. Monday Math and Tuesday Hitman. So, you know, just stay tuned. You know, we're working. I don't know what a retard is. You know,
I'm actually having trouble getting Beasley on. He's not answering right now, but I mean, I know you have an announcement to make if you want to start it off.
He's supposed to do the announcement, to be honest with you. But
okay.
You know, no problem. He's gonna probably put out a blog tomorrow or whatever. But just let the fans know, don't show up tomorrow. We're gonna reschedule. I have the date for you probably by the end of this weekend. So probably before that, to be honest with you. But you know, that's really it, to be honest with you. What's up with Arcane? What you talking about?
I don't know what Jesse's doing.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm texting. I'm texting Beasley right now. I don't know. Arcane told me that he's trying to get a calling card. He's trying to call in the show. He's going to sort everything out.
Probably, you know, whatever. Let's get some fan callers before the family show.
Yeah, let's take a couple of callers before everything.
516, you there?
Yo, what's good, guys? Long Island, what's up, brother?
Not much. How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. Just here trying to get this show off the road. I mean, on the road. You know, Jesse, when you deal with the retards, you get bad results. So,
yeah,
I'm NBA 2K, man. I'm fucking people up with the net right now. So.
Nah, what's it? What's up?
Yeah, you okay?
Anyway, no, you gonna take it easy on Arcane tonight, or you gonna let him get that work?
I will not take it easy on Arcane. I'm not Jesse. I feel like he disrespected the sport, and you know, that's how I feel. I don't think that that's gonna change. To be honest with you, I mean, there's nothing personal with Arcane because I don't know Arcane. To be honest with you, I don't know him. I don't even know him before this thing. So it's not personal. I'm just gonna get all the way real with him. Hopefully he can deal with that because, you know, that's the only way I know how to be. to be honest with you. But if he asked to be on the show. I didn't book him. This is something that Jesse set up for him. So Jesse's really the one that he asked. And Jesse, what do you think about this whole thing situation? Because he continually keeps bringing it up, and he has the opportunity to do what he does, but he has the opportunity to defend himself right now. What do you think is going to happen, Jesse? Good show, Jesse. Good answer. Jesse. Anyway, hello?
Hello?
Apparently, Jesse's deaf and retarded.
Okay, I don't know what's
happening with the show right now.
This is the show. So, like I said, if anything goes wrong, I'm throwing them under the bus. This was all just.
I love to throw Jesse under the bus, yeah. I love to throw him under the bus. But again, I don't know. I mean, I hate revisiting this whole situation, to be honest with you. Because to me, it doesn't even make any sense. I want to bring it up, but, and some fans do want to see him give this type of story, which I don't see it. To be honest with you, maybe the book bars. How can you defend buying bars? What are you going to say exactly? But, Jesse says that, he has a very good reason why he bought bars. I have no clue why. I mean, what do you think can be a possible excuse?
I have no idea what his possible excuse can be. I mean, what can he possibly say? I mean, the facts is the facts. I mean, he can try to justify it, but I really don't want to hear nobody trying to justify buying bars. I mean, there's no excuse to me.
Yeah,
whatever excuse
you did it to him worse than I did, to be honest with you. I mean, he was pretty harsh on him, to be honest with you.
I mean, mainly because, I'm real passionate about this sport. I mean, the coach as a whole. And like you said, it's a complete disrespect to the sport. And if people are going to be getting paid or getting props for performances and not bars, then what are we doing here? I mean, it's supposed to be a battle of wits and your own wits, not other people's shit and everything else. Like, again, they're not R&B singers.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I totally agree with you. Like, I don't see the point of even having him on the show. That's just me. But like I said, this is Jesse was very adamant, like, dang, 50 cents for a buy, so you didn't buy him. I'm like, come on, Jeff. But like right now, like a lot of people are saying that Rex, he lost against Over, right? What if people find out right now that Over didn't make this? I'm not saying Over did for the fans that are out there. What if he finds out Over didn't like this ball? How would Jesse feel? And that's my point. Like, I don't really have any sympathy for him. I think he's odd. And like I said, I have a very good friendship with Organic, and I honestly think he owes him money. But like I said,
I got a couple good news just to jump in there. I got in contact with Beasley, and also I have him on the phone right now. Also, Arcanes say he's calling in 10 minutes. So, Psycho, keep those lines open and look for that 905 number because the Arcane interview should be interesting.
I mean, let's get Beasley on now so we can make this announcement real quick.
Okay.
Jesse?
Yeah, Beasley there?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I'm in a place that has bad reception, so I'm just checking to see if you guys can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, what's up, Les? What's going on, Judge Meek and Norbs? You know what I'm saying? The guys asked me to come on the call tonight because there was a lot of mention of us actually shooting the X Factor versus Goods and the K-Shine versus DNA battle tomorrow. It was just kind of something we did on the humble. We really weren't trying to, make a big deal out of it. We're just more or less trying to capture the content so that we can hurry up and get the battles done and get them, out to the consumers. I saw a lot of stuff online, people saying, oh, my God, URL, why aren't they doing a big event again? Is it over? We just feel that, we had a lot of energy with the battles promoting the Armageddon event, and to sit back and wait for 2 to 3 more months and run a trailer and try to rehype people back up and stuff like that, it just doesn't make any sense to us at this time. So we shot the Mass Hopper versus Doltz battle. You should see some information about its release. It'll be out in the next couple of days. It's already edited for those who want to know, so you'll see that in the next couple of days. We're shooting, this battle is just postponed, so we'll most likely have a date. We will allow a few people to come and check it because you got a lot of feedback today from people saying, well, damn, you're doing it on a weeknight. I can't take off work to get out there. And then you have people saying, oh, you didn't give us enough time to prepare. We will have a small audience because the MCs actually requested it. Math and Dose didn't care. They just wanted to get it on. But I guess DNA and K-Shine's battle and Goods and X-Factor's battle, I guess within their battles they have something where they need to interact with the audience. So that's why we were going to allow a small amount of people to come through, first serve, first come basis. But that's why we weren't selling tickets or really promoting it or dropping trailers or the things that we usually do to promote the battles, because we were just trying to, have a small crowd based on the New York area and our Twitter. Whoever showed, that was going to be the audience. However, a few issues came into play that prevented us from doing it tomorrow. So we're just going to push it back to sometime next week, and we'll let you guys know who are in the area, and you may be able to make it and come and actually see the battle go down. And we'll actually have 2 other battles that we'll probably throw on there that are dope, which would be Newborn and Johnny Alcatraz and Lotta Zay versus who, Norbs? What was that battle?
Montana.
Tone Montana. How could I forget? The big homie from Wisconsin. So, we'll probably do those couple of battles right then and there. So, you guys, whatever we decide, if we decide to open it to the public, we'll let you guys know. But we're just really trying to capture those last few Armageddon battles and get them out. And I know people want to know about the Rex and Disaster battle. We definitely have plans for that, and we have a major announcement coming up soon in regards to that battle and some other battles that we have coming up that we are planning for. So we will be back with a major event, you know what I mean? But we're just being strategic, and we're just going to drop everything, out at the right time. And we will give everybody ample time to prepare, show up, and we're just doing more stuff to ensure that nothing happens like the Armageddon situation. So now we have to go through a couple of extra measures that normally people wouldn't have to go through, or that probably nobody actually goes through, but it's just for us to ensure that you guys feel comfortable coming out to support, and we appreciate those who did show and those who support us online that can't make it. So, you know what I mean? That's really, about the gist of it. So the battles for tomorrow will not, I repeat, not be taking place tomorrow. They will be rescheduled to another date, and we will try to make it on a weekend so that a few people from out of town can come in, because we got bombarded on our email with a lot of people complaining, saying, hey, they wanted the opportunity to actually come and see these battles take place. We really weren't trying to do a big event. We're just trying to capture the content, get the battles done, and get them out already and move on to this next crop of dope battles that we got lined up. We got a couple of one-offs coming up, you know what I mean? Got some dudes that people are running from out there, like my man Big Canning. He's coming back to do some stuff, you know what I'm saying, with us. So that's dope. I want to really get him into the fray this year, because I think he slept on talent that people really, really, really are not paying attention to, and a lot of guys are running from. So I definitely want to give him some opportunity, and I want to give my man Real Deal some opportunity. He's another dude that people are running from. Real Deal is the real deal. So, we're just trying to diversify and bring in other MCs that the fans are hitting us up about that they want to see on the URL stage. And, again, we just want to say thank you to everybody for being patient, for understanding, the stuff that we went through. But, we have everything under control, and we will be back with some big events this year, I promise you. And, man, all I can say is I can't even say what we have planned, but trust me, every year we always rebound. We always come back with something crazy. And believe me, 2013 is no different. So we thank everybody.
Right, let me ask you a question before the fans kill you with it. They're going to be mad at the fact that you said come tomorrow, and they made plans to come tomorrow.
But this is the thing. We announced it. We didn't really do a full-on blast press, come through, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I just felt like, for us renting the club and what we would charge for the people to come in and stuff like that, it just it made sense to give the consumer a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So when they actually do come back, it will be better for them. It's not like we ran these super trailers and, it's going down and it's been hyped up. And, you know what I mean? It was just something we decided to do on a Monday. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we even bought X Factor's ticket and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to waste now because the event is not happening. But it's just something that we wanted to do because we want to do it. You know what I mean? These aren't really like the events that URL promotes normally. You know what I mean? This is not us saying this is our next event, this is our return. When we come back with a big event, the world will know. You know what I mean? And they know our usual forms of promotion. So I don't think anybody left and is in New York for tomorrow already. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that's happening, and I think we've done an effective job of spreading the word that it's not going to happen, and we're not waiting to the day of, so we're letting people know in advance. But it was just really word of mouth, and I think you guys mentioned it on the show, but it wasn't really anything from the URL Twitter, from the URL YouTube, or the URL site. So, I think people will understand and know that it was just something that we were going to do on a whim. But we got more people complaining that they didn't have enough time to prepare to come out as opposed to people being upset that it's canceled. So I think we made the right decision in moving, in that way.
How early are you going to announce the next one? If by Saturday.
It's just making sure that, all these guys are on the same schedule, you know what I mean, and can do it. But, if I can announce it by tomorrow, then I will, you know what I mean, because I don't intend on changing the date again. So I just making sure I got all
Aren't you worried that by doing something like that, aren't you worried that maybe too many people may show up?
Well, I'm letting it be known it's a first-come, first-served thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whoever gets there first gets there first. So, like I said, this isn't one of our major super events. So, it's like, it's a first-come, first-served base type thing, unfortunately. And I will let everybody know that in advance. You know what I mean? That I can't guarantee entry for every single person. But I'll try to have some type of number system so when people show up, they'll get a piece of paper that they were online first or whatever the case may be. We'll have barricades up, and those people will get in first, and whoever doesn't make it in. I'm sorry that I'm letting people know come at your own risk because this is more of a production thing. It's not an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting a production ticket. So I'm not guaranteeing people to come. I'm not hyping up people to come. I actually, if people don't show up, it won't bother me because I'm going to shoot the battles regardless. But I'm just allowing some of the fans that really want to witness the history live to come through. So, I'm making that abundantly clear when we advertise or when we let people know. Hello? Yeah. So,
you want to take a call or two?
Sure, I'll do a quick call or two. I'm in here trying to lose some weight, man. I'm in the gym right now, man. You think you know?
Hey, man.
Yeah, go.
I can do it.
All right, let's go. 646, you there?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's happening, man?
Hey, man, I'm just listening. I've been a little bit out of touch with the battle rap scene. I've been down for a bit. I'm just getting back in tune with things. And, Psycho, I appreciate and love your rant. That's how out of touch I've been. I just now seen it.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a little bit of qualm with you because first and foremost, this is the Oscar Smith guy. For those that don't know.
Oh,
and,
damn, that's you?
Hell yeah, that's definitely your boy, and it ain't funny. But Psycho, I had a little bit of qualms because I remember I had made a reference to the fake-ass Tech 9, the non-MC, that MC word again. He's a non-MC, and he was like, yo, where you from, yo? Because I was real adamant about him using that name, Tech 9. He was like, where you from? I was like, I'm from the Bronx. He was like, you're from the Bronx, and you listen to Tech 9? And you was like, yeah, I was kind of confused. I'm like, dude, an MC. I listen to MCs. I don't care where you're from. And I was expecting you to jump on his neck like, are you kidding? What you mean he's from the Bronx and he listen to fucking Tech 9? Hell yeah. That was my only issue.
Well, I mean, you listen to what you want to do. I never really, was a big Tech 9 from Missouri, Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really listened to him a whole lot like that myself personally, but you listen to who you listen to. I'm not here to judge who's an MC in the industry and everything, because like I said, I don't listen to a whole lot of stuff on the radio myself.
He's not a radio guy, brother. He's not a radio guy.
This is my radio.
Yeah. But Beasley, I always ask this question, and I always get like a dance around answer. I've been waiting patiently for a year for this young ill-conceited battle. Is that when the battle going to drop?
Nah,
like,
it's going to come out. But this is going to come out. But what I was doing was, that event was special, and I let people know in advance that I was not going to be releasing that battle right away. I clearly stated that, and people thought, oh, they're just saying that, ha, 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 ha. So it's kind of like, it's weird, because I know some people couldn't make it and they want to see it. It will be released. It will come out. But I had to be fair to the people that came out to see the event, that they got that level of exclusivity for what they paid for. They paid a high price on their ticket to come and see it. So for me to just say, hey, I'm not going to release it, and then show it a month or two later, those people feel like, damn, we drove, we flew for this type of exclusive content, and then you just throw it out like you duped us. You know what I mean? And I think I was very clear and very fair to the masses about the release of the battle. However, we will be releasing that battle, you know what I mean, probably when we're promoting something else major that we want everybody to pay attention to. We'll put, we'll definitely use the battle to get the word out. So it will be out. You know what I mean? It will be out. I know I'm getting cursed out in front of a million computer terminals right now and on the other lines of telephones, but, I understand your frustration, guys, but bear with me. It will come out.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. DX on the day. Rest in peace, Tim Dog. I'm out.
All right. I'll just mix up, too. Let's go. Whoa. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up? What's going on?
Yo, after this call cycle 905, we have Arcane on the line. We're not taking no calls for him, but go ahead, caller. Go for Beasley.
Huh?
No, my bad, caller. Go ahead for Beasley. Yeah.
Caller, what's up? This is Bees. You got to ask me a question?
Nah, I didn't have much to say, man. I'm just listening to the show. Tech 9 is a legend, man. Tech 9 is a legend, so.
We appreciate you calling in and listening to the show, dogs. We appreciate you calling in. Thank you for your support and for listening to the show and calling in, man.
No doubt. Fix your phone, Norbs.
Yo, fellas, I'm a dash out. I'll jump back in a second, Jess.
Okay.
All right. Listen to that Arcane. I'll talk with y'all later, man. Thanks, everybody.
You want to chill with us here for a little with the Arcane interview?
I'm going to jump back on. I just got to finish something up. I'm going to call you back in a second. Look, pay attention to your phone, Jess. It's going to be me calling you, and you call me back.
All
right.
Oh, Jesse, this is your interview. So I'm gonna let you rock out, and then I'll chime in a few.
All right, we got Arcane online. We got the King of the Dot champion online.
Yes, sir. What's good?
What up, man? I mean, you've heard the shows. You've heard all the controversy. I'm pretty much letting this be your platform tonight. Thanks for joining us, by the way, and thanks for actually doing the show. But go ahead. This is your platform. The caustic, buying the rhymes from the caustic, disgracing the sport.
It's cool. I appreciate you reaching out. I heard a couple of the shows. I guess you had Disaster on there and Caustic on there, and both of them were getting kind of a slanted side of the story. I felt like I was getting kind of some bad press from your show, but I appreciate you reaching out and let me come on here and say my side. Where can I start, man? I thought y'all have some questions you want to ask.
Jesse?
Are you getting me? Are you hearing me, yo?
Jesse's a moron, so this is what's going to happen, Arcanes. I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell your side of the story because Jesse doesn't know what he's doing. So start from what actually happened, and I'm here to listen. Please start. Please enlighten me, sir.
Yo, could you turn up your phone, dog? I'm having a hard time hearing you, man.
I said, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's just real quiet. It's mad quiet.
Can you start from the beginning of what
happened? Because Jesse's recorded. Start from.
All right, you want me to start from the beginning?
What happened? It's the whole situation. I mean, this
all right. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the facts. I'll give you the facts. It's a long story, so let me start from the beginning. I guess it started when the Grand Prix tournament started. King of the Dot has a Grand Prix tournament every year where 16 to 32 MCs battle it out for a prize money at the end. I won the first one. It was for $2,500. The way they had it worked out at that point, the winner takes $2,000. The loser, the second place loser, would take $500. This time around, they changed up the format, and I would have to say, you know, as much as the Grand Prix is a great platform for rappers to get their shit out there and get more buzz for their name, there was a slight design flaw in the Grand Prix this year, and that's that the second place contender would get nothing. So you got two guys on either side of the bracket. You got me on the east side of the bracket. You got Caustic on the other side of the bracket. We're both gunning for that top spot. But at the end of the day, when we face each other in the finals, it was kind of decided that we kind of knew we were going to face each other in the finals. Like, he was the best in that bracket. That bracket was kind of light. I just knew I was going to win my bracket. So we got to talking, you know what I mean, and he got at me, actually, because all the battles that he was taking in the Grand Prix was all Canadian MCs. He wasn't really familiar with these dudes. So he was getting at me like, yo, what can I say about this dude? What can I say about this dude? I was shooting him ideas really all through the Grand Prix. He used like maybe a couple of my ideas for some previous battles. And then for the cheddar cheese battle, he was actually going to use maybe 3 of my ideas that I had shot him for that battle. Now, at the end of the day, we both had kind of decided that it's not right because me and Caustic, actually, we were kind of homies, you know what I mean? At least I thought so. We were kind of homies. So we both had a mutual respect for each other's craft, each other's writing, and we both agreed that if we do get to the finals with each other, chances are we're going to make sure that the loser doesn't walk away with nothing. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, they said they would split the cash. There was no agreement. We never said we were going to split it 50-50. We never said 60-40, 70-30, nothing. It was just kind of an unspoken thing that if we meet in the finals, which we planned on doing, the loser wouldn't walk away with nothing. You know, the winner would make sure to break off the loser a little something, you know what I mean? It was never really discussed what amount, but that was the deal that me and Caustic were going into the situation with. Now, fast forward a little bit, the dude gets stopped at the border. He's not able to make it into Battle Cheddar Cheese in the semifinals. So now at this point, going into the final battle, and here's another thing, there was a mad stretch of time between that semifinal battle and the final battle. I felt like Cheddar Cheese had a lot of time to prepare for me because he had prepared for Caustic, didn't get to use those bars, and then he's preparing for me, which me and Caustic are kind of similar guy to prepare for. A white dude with a fitted hat and a beard, you know what I mean? It's just a similar combination. I figured he's probably going to reuse some of that material, rework that material. So he had about 5 months to prepare for me. Cheddar Cheese had about 5 months to prepare for me. I had about 90 days to prepare for Cheddar Cheese. And on the horizon of that, I knew that after I beat Cheddar Cheese and win this Grand Prix, then I got to battle Disaster next. And everybody thinks Disaster's, you know, one of the toughest competition, you know, one of the toughest battlers out there to beat. So now I'm in a situation where, okay, my homie Caustic got stopped at the border. He's real upset about that, you know what I mean? He got at me. He called me after he got stopped at the border. And we had a talk. I was like, man, what happened? Like, how did you get stopped? What happened? He told me everything that happened at customs, and it basically was looking like there's no way he's going to get into Canada. So at that point, he got disqualified from the competition. Now, because he got disqualified from the competition, I was just like, man, that's fucked up. I legitimately felt bad for the dude, and I told him, I was like, man, when I win this competition, I'm going to make sure I break you off a little something. You know what I mean? I told him that straight up. When I win this competition, I'm going to make sure I break you off a little something. At that point, he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about Cheddar Cheese. I got all these bars. I can shoot you all these bars. I said, well, first off, I'm going to take back the bars that I gave you because I'd given him a few bars for the Cheddar Cheese battle. And I told him straight up, I'm going to take those bars back. I'm using those. He said he had a couple other gems he could toss me. I said, whatever, I'll look at your shit. But nothing was really, I didn't say, like, I didn't come to him like, yo, I got some money, I want to buy some bars. People are trying to make it out to seem like something it's not. So at the end of the day, what actually happened is I told him I was going to shoot him $200. I said, when I win the battle, I'm going to shoot him $200. He gave me his whole verses. And after looking through his whole verses, I was, you know, I feel like I write on a different level, you know what I mean? Like, Caustic, he's really good at what he does. He's a punchline rapper. He delivers that 1-2 punch, set up punchline, set up punchline. He's really good at that. I'm a scheme rapper, you know what I mean? I put together more complex schemes, and the way I write, anybody that understands how MCs write, look at Caustic's verses, look at my verses, and you can tell there's a night and day difference, you know what I mean? So I looked through his bars, and I was like, man, you know, there's maybe a couple of joints in here that I might be able to use, but I was real iffy about it. Like, I even told him, I'm like, look, I'm not really comfortable taking other people's material, you know what I mean? But he really wanted me to use his shit, because you have to understand, for an MC to go through a tournament like that, then find out he's disqualified, and find out that he wrote all these bars that he's never going to get a chance to use, he really just wanted his bars to see the light of day, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of bars in there that he wanted me to use that I was just not using, you know what I mean? So he was actually kind of disappointed I didn't use more of his shit, but, I mean, my shit alone, like, I was winning the Cheddar Cheese battle regardless. There was no chance that Cheddar Cheese was winning that battle, and it's no slight to him. He's just on a different tier level. See, Caustic, on the West Coast bracket, Caustic was supposed to be that tier filter that would sort of cut out the mid-tier from the top tier, and all the fans wanted to see me and Caustic in the finals. And it didn't go down that way, you know what I mean? I felt bad for the dude. I broke him off some change. And when I told him I was going to break him off, this is after we had already talked about maybe exchanging a couple bars here and there, whatever, which happens too. That's another thing that people need to know. Like, if you really think that rappers don't trade bars all the time, y'all are being naive to the scene, man. Like, it's real ignorant. If people are out there still saying that, oh, Arcane buys bars, it's ignorant. You're either not paying attention to the facts, or you're just being completely ignorant. At the end of the day, we're talking about 6 couplets. 6 couplets. And out of those 6 couplets, half of them were bars that I wrote that I gave to Caustic. You know what I mean? So, and when I shot Caustic the dough, I let him know, like, this isn't just for your bars. Like, I gave him a lot more than what I thought his bars were worth. It wasn't about the bars. It was about breaking off a homie. But at this point, they've spun it into something completely different. And that's the thing. Anyone who's taken a writing course can tell you that context is everything. So when someone tells you one piece of the puzzle in a certain context, of course you can skew it to make it look like anything you want. But if you really look at all the facts involved in the case, like, I mean, I don't see how people can really still be that salty at me. If you really look at what happened and how it went down, I mean, it's childish. And then to see Disaster, and the thing is, Disaster, he knows the facts. He knows that I was helping Caustic with bars just as much as Caustic was shooting me bars back. It was a reciprocal thing. And for Disaster to know all those facts and then still come out after the battle and try to slander my name or try to smear my name when he knows that that's not true, these aren't the true facts, it's disappointing to me, man. It's disappointing. But people need to realize that this shit that went on with me and Caustic was only for one battle. It was only for the Cheddar Cheese battle, and it was only because he got stopped at the border, and because there was $5,000 involved. I would never go to someone and be like, oh, yo, I got a battle such and such. I got some money. Can you sell me some bars? Give me a fucking break, man. I take pride in my craft. My writing craft has elevated to a point where it's like I'm like a scientist in a lab when I create my bars, man. There's a certain equation, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to give away my formula, but I feel like my craft is at a point right now where I'm one of the top writers in the game, hands down. And I'll say that, you know what I mean? This shit happened one time for the Cheddar battle. Now I see people going online talking about, oh, but Caustic wrote his bars for 100 bullets or something like that. Are you kidding me? Nobody wrote. I wrote my bars for 100 bullets. I would dare anyone to say that they wrote a single one of my bars for any of my battles except that Cheddar Cheese battle. No one's going to do it. No one's going to do it. I'll tell you right now, if Caustic, you know, I would like to see Caustic swear on his son that he wrote any of my bars for any of my battles other than that one Cheddar Cheese joint. Which, like I said again, it's a unique situation. And that's what people have to understand. There's a big difference between buying bars and breaking off a homie who got stopped at the border when if he would have got through, he probably would have beat Cheddar. It probably would have been me and him in the finals. And, I mean, I wasn't losing that tournament regardless. I was there to win, but if he made it to me made it to the finals with me, he would have got an even bigger chunk of change probably, because I'm just a generous dude like that. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like, people might think it sounds fucked up, but at the end of the day, shit like this goes on in the battle scene all the time. It just never gets brought to the light of day because you don't have someone like Disaster who's fucking so worried that he can't fucking come up with any bars to battle me that he had to go to Caustic for some angles. You know what I mean? The whole battle with Disaster, he spent 3 rounds. He spent 3 rounds talking about how I collaborate with Caustic. Right. But then in his post-battle interview, he says, you know, I couldn't think of any angles for Arcanes, so I went and got this angle from Caustic. So to me, it sounds like a big case of the pot calling the kettle black, and I'm just trying to figure out what are people so salty for.
How are you going to say the pot calling the kettle black? Did Disaster write bars? Disaster buy bars for somebody?
No, I'm saying that Disaster collaborated with Caustic for this battle with me. Disaster's only angle against me was some information that he got from Caustic.
That you don't think that was some big information?
So he collaborated. Right there, he collaborated.
You don't think that was some big information?
What's that?
You do understand what this hip-hop shit is all about, right?
Oh, bro, trust me, I understand. I've been doing hip-hop since back in the day, man. Like, I come from a different era. I came up in the freestyle battle circuit where nobody was writing rhymes. It was actually mad frowned upon if you even came with one written rhyme. It all had to be off the top. That was a different day.
You don't see a problem with buying bars for a battle. I don't understand that logic.
No. See, now you're getting it misconstrued again. You're talking about buying bars, when really that's not the situation. That was one part of the situation that was presented in its improper context. So now people feel like they can go out and say, oh, Arcane buys bars. But I'll tell you right now, it's not the case.
I know that controversy popped up again with Disaster. He said that you bought the bars with Sketch Menace. And what was that?
Where the fuck did that come from? Where the fuck did that come from? It's a lot of crybaby shit. It's like, first of all, I don't even talk to Sketch Menace, so I don't even know where that came from. The only time I really talked to Sketch Menace is when he booked me for a battle in Calgary, and that was a business discussion. It had nothing to do with. I don't hardly talk to many of these MCs. I know a lot of these MCs travel in cliques, and I'll tell you right now, a lot of these little cliques write for each other all the time. You got guys like DNA and Charlie Clips. They've said in video blogs that they write together. They're looking to do 2-on-2s together. These fucking guys live together. You know what I mean? So, of course, they're trading bars, but nobody's talking about DNA and Charlie Clips.
They're not writing their own bars just because they chill together and they live together or whatever. That's just an accusation. Like a whole bunch of people get accusations thrown at them that they don't write their bars, but that's actually have proof that you brought bars. I mean, I don't.
Nah, it's not. He presented it. He presented it like I bought bars, but that's not the case. I don't know if you're listening to all the information that I'm giving to you right now and all the variables that came into play for that one battle. This is a super isolated incident. I see what Disaster did, and he had a great trump card. He had a great trump card in his hand. He could have come into that battle and he could have blown me out of the water. This is Disaster. He's supposed to be one of the best MCs in the world. So why is it that with that one trump card he couldn't get anywhere with it? Because there was no validity to it. When he finished his first round, I even said to him, like, that's all you got? Because I know the truth of the situation. It's not like I bought bars. It's great the way he presented it to make people believe that I bought bars.
When he first brought it up at the beginning of the battle, and then later on you switched it up.
Sorry, say that again? I missed part of that. Repeat the comment, please. I missed that.
Papers, you was like, no, like you was denying it. And then when he whipped out the PayPal account, you was like, that's all you got. No.
When he whipped out all the papers, that's when I realized I'm being betrayed. In the moment, I'm realizing, all right, Caustic sold me out. You know what I mean? Whether he sold that information to Disaster for money or what Caustic's hustle is, I don't know. Like, I'm not even trying to knock his hustle. He does his thing. That's cool. But I definitely felt like I was sold out in the moment. I felt like, okay, this dude betrayed me. But at the same time, I know that Disaster knows the real situation. He knows the real story. He knows that, like, he was talking about how he's got the whole email. He's got the whole email that Caustic sent me of all his bars. I got the same email, too. I could post that online, and if I posted that online, along with the screenshots of me giving those bars to Caustic, you'll actually see that Caustic was coming to Canada to battle using 3 of my bars as well, 3 of my couplets or whatever.
So basically, do you feel that what Disaster did? My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, do you feel what Disaster did was even more messed up just off the fact that you said that he knows the whole scenario?
I feel like he knows the whole scenario, and I feel like it was a last-ditch attempt by him because he knows that he can't fuck with me on bars. He knows Disaster cannot. Disaster, he's a filler writer. He doesn't write bars, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at his material in his battle versus me, what the fuck was the guy really saying? Like, I mean, yeah, he had that one angle, but he played that angle to death. And as far as bars, I mean, he was spitting shit like Glad to Dewey and you know, Shaggy and Scooby. Like, this is supposed to be a world-class MC, a champion in a title match. You know what I mean? So the guy, he knew when he's watched my previous battles. Like, anybody that's trying to front on me right now, I ask you to go check out my catalog of battles, and you tell me that my writing's not on the level. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm one of the best writers in the league. That's why it irritates me. That's why it irritates me for people to go around saying shit like, "Oh, well, you bought bars. You bought bars." You know what I mean? Like Psycho, I seen Psycho made the big blog about it, but you know, I don't. It's like you took one piece of the information without knowing the whole. You took one piece of the puzzle without seeing the whole puzzle, without seeing the whole picture. And yeah, it's incriminating when you take it out of context. But when you look at it in its proper context, and people have to realize, like I said, I've been doing hip hop since back in the day, and I've come through the game as it evolved.
Which part did I take out of context? Because all I said was that the fact that you that Disaster had proof that you brought bars. Did I need to know more than that?
But I didn't buy bars though. So where's the proof? Where's the proof that says here's $225 for bars?
Okay, well, what was the PayPal?
Where was that?
The PayPal statement? What was that then?
I just explained that. Were you listening to this call?
No, I actually missed like 2 minutes of what you were saying. So.
Okay, I explained it. I was explaining it all just now.
Arcane, I'm just getting this right now, and it's up to you. Like I said, it's your show. Caustic is saying he's trying to call in. It's completely up to you. I know we're not taking no calls. So. Yeah,
no, I didn't want to take no calls. I just wanted to come on here and say my piece. Caustic already came on here and said his piece.
Didn't you and Caustic use the same exact bars in 2 different battles?
Pardon me?
Oh,
didn't you and Caustic use the same exact bars in 2 different battles?
Hold on. Caustic is on the line. As long as you guys keep it civil, I don't mind.
No, he said he don't want to take it, though.
Both of you guys. Hold on. This whole thing is between both of you guys. I'm going to bring him on, stay on the line, and let's have it all out.
Is that what I agreed to on this show though, or y'all trying to ambush me again? See, I've already dealt with one ambush from Caustic, and I'm not trying to do this all day.
My nigga, okay, I'm giving you all the respect you can. But you're saying certain things that he's not, that that's contradicting what he said, and it's going back and forth. If you have nothing to hide, and which obviously you don't, right? If he starts disrespecting or he starts going off, I'll cut him off instantly. This isn't the
I can't hear you. Who am I talking to right now?
He said he wants to let him. He said, is it okay if he lets him on so we can try to clear all this up with both of y'all on the phone?
Yeah, I would like to bring him on. I would like to bring him on just to answer. Yeah, I would like to bring him on just to answer. Did he or did he not supply me with any bars for any other battle besides the Tennessee battle?
Okay, and what we're going to do is if he starts getting crazy, I'll cut him off instantly, okay?
Yeah, no, it's like me and Caustic know each other. We talked on the phone before, but I'm not trying to have a private conversation with Caustic on the air, but it's whatever. Let's go.
All right. Caustic 510. Yo, hold on. Let it be known. Arcane is the guest of the hour. If Caustic gets out of hand, we cut him.
Tell him to press 1. If you there, Caustic, press 1.
Psycho and Jesse conduct the interview, and I'll chime in right after this is done.
Right. I'm just trying to hear everybody right now. It's just mad quiet right now, but just if everybody could just speak up so I can hear them, that's all.
Yeah.
Caustic press 1. Caustic's 510. Arcane, I actually wanted to ask you another question besides that too.
Yeah, ask away, man.
I mean, Pesci took a shot at you that was completely uncalled for, that I didn't like at all.
Okay.
I mean, any personal grudges, or is it
regarding what? What was the personal shot you're talking about?
The sister line.
Oh, the sister comment in his battle with Real Deal.
Yeah.
That goes back to a battle that I had with Pesci, where I said some shit about his sister, and he felt like he needed to retaliate in another battle to sort of clear the air or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I got no beef with Pesci. We talked mad times since then. it is what it is, man. People need to understand that battle rappers, there's a lot more mutual respect out there in the game. Like, we're all sort of in this together. But, you know, my style back in the day was a lot more like Caustic style now. Like the way that Caustic raps now, like the 1-2 punchline shit in your face and digging up dirty personal dirt. That's how I used to rap when I did the first Grand Prix. But really, at the end of the day, I just saw that there's way more to battle rap than just the 1-2 punchline style. There's a lot more elements to it. And in this Grand Prix, this last Grand Prix, I showed that I can excel with the wordplay. I can excel with the multi-syllable rhyme schemes. I can excel with any different type of rhyme schemes, or, you know, the double time, triplets, whatever. Like, I was doing everything in the Grand Prix. So, yeah, as far as the Lopeshi shit, that's nothing. A lot of people think that we have beef, but we don't.
Okay, Jesse, what's that number again? Because I don't see it.
510.
You didn't tell me that before. 510 what? I see 1510 here. Let me see if this is. You drive me crazy, Jesse.
510421.
Okay. Caustic, you there?
What up?
What's good, son?
What's going on, everybody?
What's good, G? How you doing?
Hold on. Now we're not going to turn this into like an argument or nothing, right? You guys just going.
No, I could tell. I could tell by how nervous he sounds on even letting me on the air. This ain't gonna become no argument.
All right. Now,
reason you don't want me to talk, and I find all this shit real cute about how you used to rap and all that shit. That's fucking hilarious to me. All this little
it's true. It's true though. If you look at it, it's true.
Who's talking, Arcane?
I don't know who's talking now. Who's got the floor?
This is Arcane and Caustic. Go ahead.
No
argument. Go ahead.
That may have been how you used to rap. Let me talk. Hold on, man.
Okay, go ahead.
That may be how you used to rap, but you were ultimately unsuccessful at it, so you started adapting a different style. Now, the general consensus about you, Arcane, is that up until pretty recently, you were fucking trash, right?
Well, that's your opinion, dog. I'll tell you, you can say that I was unsuccessful with that style. But no, let me interject.
That's the main thing.
Let me interject. You can say that I was unsuccessful with that style, but with that style, I won the first Grand Prix, and I also won the chain off at the Source, one of your homies, right? So I can understand that the Fresh Coast might be mad at me right now or whatever the deal is, but it seems like you guys are all sticking together.
My state is mad at you shit. You obviously, like, you're bugging. Like,
Listen, man, listen, I'll tell you, listen, Caustic, let me talk for a second. I watched the Dirtbag Dan show last night. He's posing questions to you about you writing my bars for 100 bullets, and you didn't really say anything either way. You just kind of sat there and nodded your head, and it's almost like you're trying to allow people to believe that you wrote my bars for 100 bullets.
We didn't even talk about that. So what are you talking about, first off?
Dirtbag Dan said it on the show last night. He said, "Oh,
we didn't say shit about 100 bullets. So what the fuck are you even talking about?"
It was watch the Dirtbag Dan show again. Watch the show again. I just watched it.
Let me ask you a real simple question. Now, your claim is that you gave me money because you felt bad for me that I didn't make it into the country.
Yeah, and you know that
because we're such good friends, right?
Bro, I thought we were. Apparently, I was wrong, but it's all good. Shit happens. People get duped sometimes, you know.
Because we're such good friends, and that you just felt so bad for me that you had to give me money, right?
Bro, you already know the situation. You were the day that you didn't. Yo, listen. The day that you didn't get into Canada.
Listen. You don't stop talking.
The day that you didn't get into Canada, you were upset, dog. You called me. You told me that you went and had lunch with Norbs. Norbs, you there? Is Norbs on the call?
Norbs put the phone down for a second.
Yeah, Norbs put the phone
Okay,
down.
well, that's what you told me, that you went and had lunch with Norbs, and you explained to him how upset you were about not getting into the Canadian tournament, and you called me and told me the same thing, man. And I don't understand how you would be pissed off.
For it. No, here, listen.
I did, dog. I told you straight up. When I beat Cheddar, I'm gonna make sure I shoot you a little something. I never told you an amount. It was never decided the amount at that point, but I did tell you when I beat Cheddar, I'm gonna shoot you something.
And you did say that after I offered what I had.
Let me interfere real quick. So,
let me ask you a question, Clayton. How many times? Why did I even fucking call if I can't?
You had to give him something, right? Why would
Bro, at that point,
if he didn't
at that point, you hadn't given me nothing. At that point, you hadn't given me nothing. I had given you bars for Matt Daly, I had given you bars for cheddar cheese, and you hadn't given me, I didn't use none of your bars till that point.
Right.
You'd given me ideas, but I didn't use none of them.
Right.
You used one of my ideas for the Matt Daly battle. You had 3 of my ideas you were going to use for the cheddar cheese battle. And then when you couldn't get in the country...
That you thought I was going to use.
They were in your file,
I'm not going to hear all this bullshit about what I might have said or what I might not have said. Basically, what it comes down to is how many times we kicked it in person, Arcane?
What's that?
How many times have we chilled personally, me and you? How many times have we kicked it?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm asking you a question. How many times have we kicked it? How good of fucking friends are we? Really?
It don't matter. We spoke like fucking all the time during the Grand Prix, and you know it. Are you telling me that you don't have any? You don't respect my craft? You didn't respect my bars. When in the quarterfinals of the Grand Prix, I put on a performance that was nominated for Performance of the Year in King of the Dot, and it was after that you got at me and said, "Hey, we should start trading bars."
No, not even fucking
come on,
close,
man.
bro.
Are you telling me that you never got at me and you never told me that you have respect for my craft?
Listen to you fucking bullshit yourself, because it's ridiculous. The fact is, I know a lot of fucking people on the internet. I know a lot of fucking people in real life that are doing real fucking bad, and I wouldn't give them fucking $200 for nothing.
Well, that's you, Doc. That's not me.
That's you. Fucking Papa Arcane kicking down money for the fucking charity cases. That's basically what you're fucking...
Bro, you know how it went down.
And you know...
Why are you coming on here and trying to discredit me when I'm trying to tell my side of the story?
You know, and I know that it's fucking bullshit. Nobody would give anybody $200 because you didn't fucking have good luck, buddy. Nobody fucking does that. Not even the nicest fucking Canadian dude in the world. So if you want to sit here and tell your fucking self that's why you did it,
my real people, my real friends know me. My real homies know me. My real homies know what kind of person I am.
When was the last time you gave your real friends $200?
What's that?
When was the last time you gave your real friends $200?
I hooked up a couple of my homies at Christmas time. My homies that fucking weren't doing good. I hooked up
monopoly money to you, bro.
Did they have to give you bars for the $200, or did you just give them $200?
Hey, yo, I missed a couple days of work last week, bro. Can I borrow some money? Since we're such good fucking
You're real
friends
funny,
and
man.
all.
What was the point of you coming on this show other to argue with me? What was the point of you coming on here other to argue?
The entire fucking point was to come on and argue with you because you're living in a fucking dream world. And if they clear me to come to fucking Canada, I'll come up there and take that fucking chain from you with my fucking old fucking Arcane.
Last time we were on the phone, I told you, get your papers. Last time we were on the phone, Caustic, I told you, get your papers. That's the last thing I told you. Because if you want to come and battle for the King of the Dot chain, they're doing all the title matches in Toronto. I don't have control over that.
That's the next question I actually wanted to ask you.
I don't think it's in California either.
I can't hear half of what you're saying when 3 people are talking at once.
My bad. Hold on, guys. Psycho North said to call him.
But
Caustic, would you be open to a match with Arcane? Arcane, same question, vice versa.
You know, I wasn't really worried about it. It wasn't really something that I really gave a shit about until I started hearing all this bullshit. It seems like something you want, though. Huh?
It seems like you want the battle. You were on the Dirtbag Dan show last night talking about how you want to battle me.
I was talking about how my fans want me to battle you because they don't fucking shut up about it because they just have to fucking prove that you are the fucking scumbag you are. That's what they want. I didn't say shit about it. I actually clarified that I didn't say shit about it. I honestly don't want anything to do with this whole cornball-ass shit, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's like I told you the first time when you called me and tried to explain to me that you didn't give up the information it is, that Disaster and Thesaurus must have gone through your laptop, which you thought was funny because your laptop was in your car, so they must have...
As soon as you won
Come on, man, how many times did your story change? How many times did your story change?
None. Never fucking
changed. Like, you keep on changing your story, but what really happened? You called me and said, oh, no, you didn't give him this information, but really you did give him the information, like...
I didn't, though. He
already
knew.
What's up, man?
How can I give him information he already knew? What I did do is I did know what was going to happen, and I didn't fucking tell you shit about it.
No, you didn't tell me nothing, but when I released my statement, after the battle happened, I released a statement. You went on rapmusic.com and said I 100% would agree with the whole statement, which means that you agree with everything that I said.
I thought there was still a similar...
Then the next day you started changing your story and talking shit.
There was still a chance that I could save your little fucking ass at some point.
Bro, you came on the URL show. You came on the URL show and they started gassing you up.
Shut up. Shut up. Now you shit on the only fucking people that had your fucking back.
Hold on. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Or what?
You fucking kidding me, man?
There's a reason I can't come to your country,
What are you guys
kid.
gonna fight over the phone?
I just can't sit here and fucking listen to you fucking cry like a fucking
I
teenager.
can't sit here and you watch you on another one of these shows, sit there and let them fucking act like you're writing all my bars, because you know for a fucking fact you're not.
I really haven't, though. I've been really fucking neutral, really fucking cool about the whole situation. And the first thing you come on here and do is fucking throw me into the
flying facts in your face, when people are trying to fly fake facts in your face, like, oh, what about the 100 Bullets battle? I heard you wrote those bars too, and then you just sit there and nod. What do you think that says?
For the 100 Bullets battle. That's a fucking difference. The fact is you paid me and fucking cheated your own fucking company out of a bunch of fucking money. That's the fucking difference,
Did you purchase bars from Caustic?
Bro, I can't hear half of this conversation right now. There's too many people talking and yelling.
It's what you can and can't hear. It's amazing.
Again, I can't hear when two of you are talking at the same time.
I said,
who's talking?
Buy bars from Caustic?
Nah, man. Like, the way it went down, did I shoot him some cash? Yes. Did we trade bars? Yes. Did I use people? Listen to me. Yo, if you're going to ask me a question, then let me answer the fucking question, or we're done with this call.
My nigga, don't disrespect. I'm talking to you like a man. I didn't curse at you.
Okay, so I'm trying to do the same.
Hold on. Caustic is jumping in too. Caustic, chill out for a second. Go ahead, okay.
Here's the facts. You asked me a question. Did I buy bars from Caustic? Here's what I'm going to say to you. Did I shoot Caustic some cash? Yes. Did I use a couple of his bars for one battle? Yes. Did he have a couple of my bars for his battles? Yes. Did we kind of work together in that Grand Prix? Somewhat. You know what I mean? But to say that yesterday, Caustic, did I come to you and say, look, I have this much money, I want to buy some bars off you? No, I didn't. And you fucking know that. So why are you trying to fucking make the story any worse than it is? You're out here trying to smear my name outside of a battle. Inside a battle, do whatever the fuck you want. Anything goes. But outside of a battle, you, Disaster, Thesaurus, and now Dirtbag Dan all going around trying to smear my name. A bunch of fresh coat butts.
You smeared your own name, homie. You did it to yourself, bro. Now you're on here trying to front like you're the messiah of complex.
Listen to you, buddy. Listen to you, buddy. You're the one that sold me out. You're the one that sold me out. And you're trying to act like you don't do the same shit.
Listen to me, Kane. Listen to me.
How many bars did you got from other rappers?
The conversation's not going nowhere if you guys keep talking over each other.
Let's go somewhere.
How many bars have you got from other rappers? Okay, because one of the bars that I used, one of the bars that I used in the cheddar cheese battle that it was given to me by Caustic, I found out later wasn't even his bar. That was a bar that was given to him by another New York rapper who's actually been on URL before. I'm not going to name his name because I'm not a dry snitch.
Look, listen, motherfucker, listen. If you shut your little whiny ass fucking up for 2 fucking seconds, listen.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? I came on here to give my side of the fucking story. You already came on this show to give your side of the story, so why are you still trying to ride off my shine right now? Why are you still trying to come on here and ride off my shine right now?
You got fucking $5 grand off my shine, kiddo, so I don't know who's riding who.
Off your shine? Really? Like what? Because you fucking might have helped with 1% of the bars that I used in that whole Grand Prix?
Who are you really? Who are you in the grand scheme of shit?
I know who the fuck I am, dog. Who are you? Like, who are you to come on my
call?
About
you if this didn't happen. If none of this happened, you would have won the fucking chain, and people would have bitched about why the chain
I'll tell you who I am, bro.
Again.
I'm a two-time Grand Prix champ. I'm a two-time King of the Dot champ.
You're a 5-year-old man in fucking battle raps. So it's fucking a new point.
I have a question. Okay.
Look, if you don't want to say nothing positive on this phone call, if you're not going to come out and admit the shit that I'm trying to get you to admit, then get off the phone, man. There's no reason for you to be here.
You should just be honest.
Then why don't you admit it? Then why don't you admit that you didn't help? Why don't you admit that your help to me was way less than you're trying to blow it up to be?
Because I didn't fucking.
Wow.
I'm not the one who paid anybody. You paid for it. No matter if it was 1 bar or fucking 50.
Bro,
you
I shot you some dough. When I put up those screenshots of the real story, you fucking called me and you wanted to send me the $225 back.
You're a fucking monster.
You wanted to send me the money back if I would take the screenshots down. Why are you talking over me, dog? Why are you talking over me, dog? You don't want people to hear the truth?
Motherfucker.
You wanted to send me the money back if I would take the screenshots down because you didn't want the truth out there.
No, you don't want
this, man. Bro, I'm on here to tell the truth. You and Disaster came out with one piece of the facts. I came out with the rest of the puzzle. Everybody else can put it together for themselves, man. I'm not playing these fucking stupid games anymore. You know, obviously, sure, people are going to say shit about this in my next fucking 10 battles. I don't give a fuck, man. That's the weakest fucking angle. Disaster tried it for 3 rounds and couldn't do shit. And Disaster's supposed to be this fucking big battle rapper? Come on, man.
Okay,
like,
I got a question for you.
What's the point of this phone call, Jesse? Yo, Jesse, what's the point of this phone call? Is this to talk about the Caustic Disaster situation, or was this just to try to get me and Caustic to argue on your show to get your ratings up?
No. It was never that.
Come on, man. If you want to talk about this shit legit, then let's talk about this shit legit. This motherfucker's going to come on here and still try to act like I'm fucking... Yo, man, I'm not down with liars, yo.
Hold on. Look, it was never that issue. Like, Caustic hit us up, and that's why I asked you. Caustic hit me up while you were on the line.
Yo, please talk one at a time and speak up. I'm having a hard time hearing y'all.
Go ahead.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
Right? But it gets cheddar cheese, right? You use Caustic runs, yes or no?
I already answered that question, dog. Why you just keep going on the same question? You only have one question in your mind. Here's a question. Did Caustic take bars from me?
I'm asking you the question. I don't give a shit what about Caustic. That's not the question. We're interviewing you right now. We can answer that afterwards.
No, you just had Caustic on here shooting his mouth off for the past fucking half an hour.
Yeah, my nigga.
So you answer that question. What's that?
You gonna answer the question or not?
Bro, I already answered the question. If you're not listening to the conversation, man, I'm not trying to say the same shit twice. I'm not over here trying to repeat myself.
Yo, hold on. All right, look. Yo, Arcane, look, my bad. I asked you if Caustic could come on. That was not the...
Fuck that. Hold on. No.
Yeah, if Caustic wanted to come on and actually tell about the truth, but if he's just going to come on here and try to back up this Fresh Coast mentality shit,
now you talking over everybody. You're doing the same thing you were just getting on Caustic about. You trying to talk over everybody. North is trying to ask you a question.
Hey, my bad, man. When I'm trying to make a point and then I hear three people talking over me, I feel like I got to yell it. Otherwise, it's not going to get heard, man. Because I'm having a hard time hearing y'all too.
Caustic yelling right now, so North is trying to ask you a question.
Okay, my bad, North. Go ahead.
Listen. Do you feel, against you said you use bars from the beat. And you won $5,000. Do you not feel like in some way you stole from King of the Dot and you cheated the fans? That's the question that I have.
Do I feel like I stole? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much work I put into that Grand Prix tournament?
And won $5,000. That's not stealing?
If you knew how much work I put into that Grand Prix tournament, nah, man, that was money well deserved, and fucking, I wasn't even getting paid a lot for my time. The change that I broke off Caustic was fucking even more than I thought he deserved. Only reason I did that is because he was so sour. Only reason I did that is because he was so sour he didn't get across the border. Norbs, you were with Caustic, right?
Yes,
you went for lunch with Caustic.
Yes.
Okay, and what was he saying? What was he saying at that point?
He said he couldn't get over the border. Like we were at a battle. He said he couldn't get over the border because he had an open case or whatever. And then we all hung out, me, him, Poison Pen, and Solcon, and we had dinner. That's really it.
Right. So that's cool. So if you're homies with Caustic, then that's cool. I understand homies riding with homies, but don't come and get it misconstrued and try to just put out one point of the case.
Don't make this.
What's that?
Caustic is my man. That's not nothing to do with the situation. Don't make it into I'm attacking you because I'm not attacking you, my nigga. I'm giving you the respect to come on my show and give you a side. But at the same time, I'm not gonna. I have questions for you, my nigga. If you don't feel like
that's fine. Ask away. All I can ask you is to just.
I mean, you're both boss, my nigga. At the end of the day, you're both boss. And if you're
Norbs, I just need Norbs. Can you speak up a little bit or turn your phone up, dog? Because I'm having a hard time hearing you, man. You're the quietest guy on the call right now.
Psycho, just take over. Because I'm getting aggravated. Psycho, just do what you do.
All right, we actually have Thesaurus wanting to come on, but all right.
Fuck! The whole Fresh Coast wants to fucking talk to me now. You know what I mean? The whole fucking Fresh Coast wants to. It's a fucking joke, yo. Disaster is such a fucking pussy. He fucking couldn't beat me with bars, so he's gone out of his way to try to smear my name. You know what I mean? He couldn't beat me with bars. He's got no bars. He's, you know what I mean? He fucking came to the battle in Toronto, dissed the crowd, and then cries that he got booed and tries to say that I paid people to boo. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And he's
holding a piece of paper for the whole battle, completely loses his fucking composure, and at the end of the battle with Disaster, he shakes my hand and says, "Good job, man." And you can see that on the footage. So watch the footage of me and Disaster. Watch the end when he turns and shakes my hand and says, "Good job, man," because he knew that I beat him with bars. But at the end of the day, he's such a fucking crybaby, he can't take a loss. He's a sore loser. You know what I mean?
That's one of the main points I had about that battle, is that you actually won that battle and your bars were there. Now, for people saying that you didn't write those bars, I mean
that's an unfounded claim, man. Straight up, that's bullshit. It's an unfounded claim. All that is fucking, these Fresh Coast dudes are trying to fucking take a piece of information and twist it to make me look like they're trying to tarnish my legacy. I'm one of the most decorated battle rappers in this game, yo. Like, just this year, you know, I was nominated for, like I said, nominated for Performance of the Year. I ended up winning Battler of the Year. What's that?
So you feel like the whole Fresh Coast is attacking you? That's what you feel like?
Oh, well, they're definitely fucking, they're all homies, you know what I mean? Thesaurus was implicated. What's that?
You guys hear me now? Do I sound better?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, let's get back into the shit.
Yeah, Norbs.
All right. You saying that you felt like you had to give the nigga bread because that's your man. He's saying he's not your man like that. Yes,
yeah, exactly. So basically, this was my bad.
His you bought balls off the nigga. You're saying you only used a couple lines. Regardless if you used 1 line, 2 lines, or 3, you still bought the bars, apparently, from his aspect. You're saying you...
Nah, that's not true, though. It's not true, though. That's... right now, I feel like these motherfuckers are trying to paint me to be like the fucking Ben Johnson of battle rap. Acting like fucking everybody doesn't do it, but I'm the guy that's going to get persecuted for it.
I'll tell you this
right now, about the buying bars, about the buying bars, because that's the term everyone keeps using, buying bars. That's fraud shit. There was no buying bars. It was money that was broken off because of a different reason, and the bars did come into play, and there's actually a conversation that me and Caustic had where I explained to him how many bars I wrote for the Grand Prix and why I thought that his bars was actually only worth $100. I said, you know what, at the end of the day, your shit's only worth $100, but I'm going to shoot you 2. So, and I can post that screenshot right tonight if you want. I got all the screenshots. I got a bunch more.
Look what you just stated. You said your bars were worth $100, but I'm going to shoot you 2. In other words,
and there's
I'm purchasing these bars, but I don't feel like I'm getting devalued off them. You still purchase the bars, though, my nigga.
Nah, man, you're still trying to push it in a different direction. You're still trying to push it in a different direction, man. There's a difference between buying bars and breaking off a dude that I thought was a homie. Obviously, did the dude play me? Act like he was my homie when he wasn't? Yeah, probably. You know what I mean?
So you would have given him that $200. Did he give you those bars?
You just said, and I quote, your bars are only worth $100, but I'm going to shoot you 2. That sounds like a purchase to me, my nigga. It doesn't sound like you're helping a friend.
Yeah, because if he didn't give you those bars, you wouldn't have gave him the $200.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
I mean, that's what he said. I mean...
Yo.
Yeah, that's not what you just said. Okay.
Sorry, who's talking?
I said, you just said, right now. And I quote, your balls are only worth $100, but I'm going to shoot you 2. That sounds like a purchase, my nigga. Does that not sound like a purchase?
Of course it sounds like a purchase. Why do you think this whole controversy started, man?
Okay.
Of course it sounds like a purchase.
Is it a purchase or is it not?
But it's not. It's not. There's more. No. It's not, because there's more to it than that. It's not like me and Caustic never politicked in the past. It's not like I never shot him mad ideas for like a lot of his battles. You know what I mean? Me and him, I thought, had a rapport.
Did Caustic ever pay you for anything?
If he made it to the finals?
It's not.
I'll say this. Let me say this. I never asked Caustic for any money for any of the bars that I gave him, and Caustic actually never asked me for any money for the bars that he gave me. When he gave me bars, he was just handing me those bars. He wasn't asking for any type of cash amount. It was only when I told him, okay, yo, why what?
I feel you.
Go ahead.
Why would you say they're only worth $100, but I'm gonna shoot you 2? That's pretty fucking crazy.
That was long. That was long after the fact. That was long after the fact of him getting stopped at the border. That was like a month or 2 later. It was like a month or 2 later. It was the day that he got stopped at the border that I told him, yo, or it wasn't the day that he got stopped at the border. It was a couple days later he called me, explained the situation, and that's when I told him, fuck, you got a fucking raw deal, and, yo, when I win this dough, I'll break you off a little something. I never specified the amount. It was after that he was like, yo, let me shoot you these bars. He wasn't even asking for nothing for the bars. I had already told him I was just going to shoot him some dough regardlless. So it wasn't even about the dollar amount of the bars. Because I let him know. Because I let him know that I didn't think his bars were, you know what I mean? I don't want him to think that I'm giving him $200 because his bars are for the bars. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. I let him know I'm breaking you off something.
But it still sounds like a purchase, man. At the end of the day, if I helped out, let's say you.
It is what it is. You're gonna ride with your boy regardless. You're gonna ride with your boy regardless, just like Caustic is gonna ride with Diz. Diz is gonna ride with Source.
Why do you make it seem like it's about riding with boys or whatever?
I don't fucking go fuck bitches with Caustic. I don't call them and fucking have lollygags on the phone, man. I'm getting to the bottom of the interview. I'm not taking no sides.
No, well, you're not getting to the bottom of the truth, though. You're not getting to the bottom of the truth, though. I thought this show was going to be about the truth coming out.
Your
homies with Caustic, right, Norbs? That's your man, right?
No, he's not my man.
That's your man, right? Caustic's your man, right?
He's not my man like that. When Caustic comes to New York, you don't call me to hang out, if that's what you're implying. I ran into Caustic because he was at a battle with Sophie.
Look, man, at the end of the day, let me put it to you like this. If URL wants to be salty at me because of some situation that happened in King of the Dot, then what can I say about that, man? URL can be salty. All the people that are going to hate me are still going to hate me. After this phone call, if people want to hate me, they can still hate me.
You disrespected every MC that has ever battled. That's my only beef with you. I have no beef with you. I don't know you, nigga.
No, that's not the case, man. If you knew how much respect I have for my craft, you wouldn't even be saying shit like that. This is more a case of me fucking breaking off a homie who got a raw deal, and the fact that you're still trying to spin it into me buying bars when I just took.
The story just
Come on, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm the champion of King of the Dot. That's the league that I rep. I rep King of the Dot. I think it's the best battle league in the world, and that's the team that I'm going to keep on representing. And I'm going to keep on defending that title.
What I am debating is, you just said your bars aren't worth $100, but I'm going to send you two. It sounds like a purchase, my nigga. And all I'm saying is, if you did that, then you would never battle on URL, because at the end of the day, I don't respect that. As a man, I don't
Norbs, have I ever got at you and asked you to battle on URL?
No, I didn't know you. This is the first conversation you ever had, my nigga. All I'm telling you is
so why would you even come out and make a statement like that? I've never got at you for a battle.
I feel like Arcane, if you did do that, you owe the Canadian fans and King of the Dot an apology. That's what I feel.
Yeah, no, I think Arcane. Hold on. I think Arcane told.
Wait till I battle again. Wait till I battle again, and you guys see the bars that I spit now. Like I'm telling you right now, my bars are on a different level, and if you ain't seeing my bars, then you ain't seeing my bars. What can I tell you? Look at my catalog, my man. Look at my catalog. Like the bars are there.
Leave your catalog if you bought bars, my man.
Dude, nobody writes the shit like me. Like in the disaster battle, I had this show. I was like,
I don't even know how you write. I don't even know how you write. I don't know nothing. Like I know the bars you spit in these battles, but I don't know if those are you.
So then you let your perception get skewed by one person. You let your perception get skewed by one person and 1% of the facts.
By one fact.
That's all I can say about that.
I let it get skewed by one fact. Now I don't care who spit. I don't care who spit who spit them facts about you. It ain't about who did it. It's the fact that the facts are out there.
If y'all want to take the word of one of the most untrustworthy people in battle rap, then go ahead. Take that dude's side of the story.
With y'all two going back and forth. Then he whipped out a PayPal statement saying that you delivered $200 to him, and now you're trying to tell everybody that you gave him $200 because you felt bad for him.
Hold on. I do want to point out on that same conversation. Let me just point this out. On that same conversation, let me just say, on that same conversation, Arcane says, yo, I'm just doing this because you couldn't get over the border or something like that.
I'm going to say this, too. I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there. The Caustic is not my boy. But he paid for everybody's dinner that night. I don't know how broke he was that he needed $200. I'm just going to put that out there. Having said that,
so say that again.
I'm just debating what you just said, my nigga. You just said, and this is what irritates me, because you don't want to answer the fucking question, that your bars are worth $100, and I sent them $200. That sounds to me like a bad drug deal.
No, what I told him, see, Caustic was trying to ask me for more money. When I told him I was going to shoot him $200, he's like, can you do 3? That's what I was like, man. Like, he's talking, at that point, that's when he's talking about the bars. Well, I gave you these bars. And in my mind, I'm thinking, so what? I gave you the same amount of bars. And I'm offering to break you off this much. But I said, dude, in the grand scheme of things, your bars weren't worth that much to my win.
That sounds like a purchase. It sounds like y'all was negotiating. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, man.
I mean, look, it is what it is. That's what it sounds like. You're trying to say I'm ambushing on the show because Costa is my boy. I know Costa. When I go out
well, look, Jesse called me. Let me say this. Disaster already came on here, said his side of the story. I didn't call in. You know what I mean? Costa came in here, did his side of the story. I didn't call in. Now I come in to do my side of the story, and now you got Costa calling in, you got the Source calling in.
Nobody asked them to call in.
I didn't know if
nobody asked them to call in. They called in on their own.
I asked you if it was cool. You said yes.
I said if he doesn't want to start a big argument, but what happened? It turned into a big fucking everybody yelling over each other. I couldn't hear half of what anybody was saying during that shit.
And that's why I muted him, because I got respect for you as a man, and I muted him. Yes, did I not do that?
Hey, it is what it is, man. Me and Costa talked before. He already knows that I'm not fucking happy about the situation, and it is what it is. Like, if he wants to battle me, he's going to have to sort out his papers.
Let's get back into it. I don't want to argue anymore. Do you feel like there should be action taken against you from King of the Dot? Because I boldly stated I felt like you should have been banned. That's what I felt like, and that's a stance that I'm very strong on. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel like if another MC were to get caught doing what...
I'll tell you right now. Any MC, and Costa has even said this himself, anybody that you're battling, you're not just battling that person, you're battling that person's whole fucking team of fucking MCs that they ride with. I'm the one dude in the scene that doesn't ride with a team of MCs. I'm always fucking writing my own shit. I guarantee that a lot more MCs use a lot more of each other's bars than I've ever used the fucking Caustic's fucking 3 couplets. Like, a lot more MCs do this shit all the time. And do I think there should be repercussions? Fuck no, man, because this shit just happens all the time, man. Anybody who doesn't realize it is just being naive or ignorant to the scene.
Listen to your mentality.
Let me cut you off. This is the purest art form of battling. I take a lot of pride in this shit. I feel like I've added to this culture as much as anybody has added to this culture. And you're going to sit there and tell me if somebody gets caught stealing bars or buying bars from somebody that they shouldn't be banned? That sounds fucking retarded, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Dog, it sounds to me like you're still just riding with Caustic's side of the story. You're still using the term buying bars, and that's not the case, man. It's not the case.
I just asked you if somebody was to be caught doing that, what would be the repercussions?
You just said you didn't have a problem with it.
I said that nigga should be banned. You said nothing should happen. Did you not just say that?
Yeah, I said nothing should happen. This shit has happened before. Like if you all actually knew the extent to which some of these battle rappers collaborate, and I'm talking about bigger names, and I'm talking about for bigger battles with a lot more on the line, then y'all wouldn't even be saying this shit. It's only the fact that fucking one dude tried to fucking sell me out. One dude or 2 dudes or 3 dudes, however many of these West Coast dudes conspired to wreck that battle.
I still stand by this argument. Arcane beat Disaster that day. That's my whole.
I don't want to hear this shit. The question is not if you beat Disaster. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's not even a conversation right now.
I don't care.
Why isn't that the conversation? Why isn't that the conversation, man? We spoke about the fucking bars and the fucking caustic shit. We already beat that to death. So why are you still dwelling on it?
What about the battle?
That's the topic of conversation. That's what everybody wants to really know about.
What do you want to talk about? Bitches in Canada? This is what
for real. Like, what do you think everybody's listening for?
No, man, I'm saying, talk about the Disaster battle. What do you all have to say about that?
What do I have to say about that? I don't know if he wrote those bars. That's what I got to say about it.
I refuse to watch it, my nigga, because after that information came out, I feel like you disrespected the sport. I feel like you disrespected Disaster. I feel like you disrespected
you know what? I wish you didn't feel that way, man. I wish you didn't feel that way. I don't know what to tell you.
Just the fact that you don't have a problem with people buying bars, or you feel like nothing should happen if they do get caught with that, that's completely disrespectful. Because I know you understand, or should understand, that every round these people write is what, around 48 bars? That's like, if you average that out, what's that, like 3 verses in a whole full song? Like each round is like a whole full song with no beat, no hook. So every time these people get up on here and battle, they are spitting 3 songs, full songs. They have to sit down and write all that shit down. They spitting hours, sitting up there rattling their brains, going through
me too.
Going through mental blocks.
Me too, dog.
Everything else, this, that, and the third. You saying that now, but I don't know if that's the case with you, son. Like I respect motherfuckers who sit down and put it in
I'll tell you right now, man. The amount of time and the amount of work. I'm just saying this. The amount of time, the amount of work that I put into my battles.
And Jesse actually has a question for you. Jesse, what's the question you have? It doesn't, to me, it has nothing pertaining with this interview.
Do you want us to, yeah, the source keeps tweeting me. Do you want us to let him on or no?
I'm trying to hear y'all still, man. Y'all, like,
honestly, I don't know anything about you and the source's beef, or if you guys have beef, or you guys cool, or you guys are, I don't know. If you want to bring them on,
I don't need to talk to I don't need to talk to no more Fresh Coast MCs.
All right, cool.
I don't need to talk to no more Fresh MCs.
That's fine.
I'll tell you what, though. I don't know why. The reason I think the Source got involved in this whole thing is because I battled the Source for the King of the Dot chain the first time I won it. And before that battle, a piece of information came across my lap where the Source and his 2-on-2 partner, Ilmac, were in a battle for $50,000. The WRC
I heard about that. You
finals.
came on the Cortez battle. I heard about that.
And they ended up splitting the cash with the team that they faced in the finals, and also the Source or his teammate, one of them, I guess, had purchased some bars from a Canadian MC in the tournament. So when I battled the Source, I brought that up and I wasted maybe 4 bars on it. And the punchline was I don't even remember what the punchline was, but it was just a 4-bar segment. I just dropped that piece of information and I moved on. So I don't know if the Source is still fucking holding a grudge against me for that. I think it's fucked up because all these MCs, when I see them in person, they're all giving me props, shaking my hand, saying blah, 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 talking about they respect my pen game. But then now they're all fucking online bad talking me, fucking trying to soil my name, trying to fucking tarnish my reputation. So I don't know why Thesaurus got involved, but apparently Thesaurus was one of the people that dug up the screenshots or gave the information to Disaster. I don't know. I don't know why Thesaurus decided to get involved, but, you know, this shit happens. Like, should Thesaurus give back the $50,000 from that battle fucking 8 years ago? Fuck no.
I'll be honest with you. Like, if Thesaurus was caught, absolutely, he robbed the niggas. I'm keeping it real. I don't give a fuck if my mother stole bars. I don't care if Matt fucking stole bars. If Matt fucking did that, he should be banned from the sport. Period. I don't care. If Thesaurus did and there's proof that came up, they should have a lawsuit against him. I totally agree with that. I'm for it.
I'll tell you right now, man. I'll tell you right now. If everybody thinks that Caustic was my big ace in the hole and that's why I'm a fucking better rapper now, then they're wrong. Because as you can see, me and Caustic aren't even fucking homies anymore. So in my next few battles, I'm going to prove what I have to prove. I'm going to fucking crush everybody that they put in front of me. Y'all can send some URL cats to King of the Dot. I don't care. I'll crush them too. I can crush a lot of that roster. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to sleep on my genius...
If I was any battler, if I was anybody that was respected or whatever, I'm going to keep it up. I wouldn't battle you because how do you believe the validity of your ball?
Exactly.
How do you believe that you created...
Why would we send URL people up there for a handicap match?
Come on, man. You kidding me?
That wasn't my thing. I'm just keeping it real with you, Mike. Like, honestly...
Nah, man, you're not keeping it real.
Everything you wrote from now on.
That's cool. You can question it, but wait till you see the shit that I write next. And who are you going to say wrote it then? You know what I mean? Are you going to say Costa wrote it then?
I don't know you. Okay, I really don't know you. All I
don't know any of y'all either. I don't know any of y'all either. Y'all asked me to call into your show, so I called into your show.
Listen, bro, at the end of the day, my nigga, the question was to clear your name. You gave your side of the story. I gave you how I felt. If you don't respect it, it is what it is. I'm like,
no, hey, the way you feel is the way you feel, man. The way you feel is the way you feel. I just wish you could see. I wish you could see how I feel in this situation, because I feel like my pen game is one of the top 10 games in the league, and yeah, it is pretty disappointing that fucking, you know, somebody's trying to fucking take my reputation down a notch, but that's what battle rap is about. You don't think I'm going to deal with this in the ring? You don't think I'm going to deal with this in the ring? Of course, man.
I think a lot of people won't battle you because of that, and it's rightfully so, man. I get like, you don't know who you are, and like, you did do it before. You did do it before, man. You know?
Yo, you got to speak up, Norbs. I can't hear what you're saying, dog.
Huh?
Could you repeat that? Because I can't hear you.
I said that there's no way to tell if you ever wrote anything from here on out. I mean, it's keep it real.
So you're gonna go ahead and blindly believe Disaster and Caustic side of the story without the rest of the fucking... Have you looked at the screenshots, Norbs? Have you looked at all the information that's out there?
I heard what you just said.
You've heard, but did you look at the screenshots?
I didn't look at
Did you look at the screenshots?
I said what you just told me. What you just told me was that you sent the dude the money and said the bars weren't worth that money. That sounds like a purchase to me. It's kind of crazy, but I mean,
it's a known fact that you was using caustic bars in the cheddar cheese battle. That's not speculation. That's known fact, right?
Sorry, right? Man. Y'all speaking at the same time again.
Right? Am I lying on you?
No, say it. I didn't hear the statement. What's the statement?
I said it's a known fact that you was using caustic bars in the cheddar cheese battle before the disaster battle, right?
No, I didn't use no fucking anybody's bars for the disaster battle. You kidding me, man? That's my shit.
I said before the disaster battle, the cheddar cheese battle before the disaster battle. That's what I said.
Right.
Okay, and it's also a known fact that you gave Caustic $200. Am I right?
It's also a known fact that I gave Caustic material for his battles as well. How come y'all aren't talking about that?
And honestly, if that's the truth, if he purchased
y'all don't realize that me and Caustic had a back and forth situation where I was feeding him a lot of bars before I even used any of his shit. You know what I mean?
I see. And my opinion on that is this: if Caustic, and I say it to Caustic, if Caustic purchased bars from me and got caught, I would be saying the same thing to Caustic that I'm saying to you. And it's nothing to do with you because I don't know you from a hole in the wall.
Yeah, no, I don't know you either. It is what it is. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Like I said,
Jazz the rapper, everybody knows Jazz is my artist. If Jazz the rapper was getting written for, I wouldn't fuck with her at all. No questions asked. No questions asked. And it irritates me because a lot of people, because she's a girl, would accuse her of that. This is why I even
look, man, I'm not even trying to talk about other rappers right now. I don't do pointless hate. I don't do pointless hate, dog. I look at the facts. If you're going to look at a situation objectively, then look at the facts, and then form an opinion. You're just telling me now. You're just telling me now that you haven't even looked at any of the screenshots.
I didn't look at those screenshots. I'm going by your word.
What are those screenshots?
I'm going by what you just told me.
Go to the screenshots. Go.
If I go look at the screenshots now, what are the screenshots going to show me?
They're going to show you that I was feeding Caustic bars all through the Grand Prix. And they're going to show his reactions to my bars like, wow, that's dope. I'm taking that bar. You know what I mean?
And if that's the case, he's a sucker. But it doesn't change the fact that you're still...
Did I broke off a homie? Did I broke off a homie when he was in a tight situation? Doesn't change that fact? Or are you still going to try to go on about the same shit? Like, man, what's the point? I don't do the pointless hate thing, man. Look at the facts. If y'all want to really talk about the situation objectively, then look at the facts, man. If you're not looking at all the facts, then you're not seeing the whole picture.
How can you? Okay. Can you prove that you gave him $200 because you felt bad for him? Can you prove that?
Can he prove that I gave him $200 for bars? You know what I mean?
I know.
There's nothing on that statement. On the PayPal statement, all it says is Merry Christmas. It says Merry Christmas, homie. That's all it says on the PayPal statement. Doesn't say here's the payment for the bars that you like. Give me a break, man. That's all bullshit. This is all one side of the story. Go to my Facebook page, Facebook/Arcane905.
If you go to the photos. If you were just giving them money, then why was y'all negotiating? I know if I'm giving Jesse money, if Jesse was down on his luck and I was just giving Jesse money, I'm not going to be negotiating with him how much I'm going to give him. I'm just going to give him what
That was it. The dude, I told the dude I was giving him two. You know what I mean? Because that's what I figured I would break him off. And after I won the cash, he was thinking, man, this guy's got that 5Gs. He started asking me for more. And I was like, no, man, I can't do more. This is what it is. I got bills to pay too. Everybody's got bills to pay. I felt like I was already being generous enough. And the fact that he was asking for more, I was kind of like, what the fuck? Why is he even asking for more?
I just want to clear
I'm being generous.
Real quick, I just want to clear something up to the source, because the source was tweeting. I didn't say you purchased balls. I just said I heard the story of the $50,000 in that tournament. I didn't say you did or you didn't. I just heard the story in the Cortez battle. But continue.
Yeah, and other than that, I just got blown up by Caustic on text. He wants me to tell you that he didn't use any of your bars.
Who cares?
Just because he didn't get across the border. That's because he didn't get across the border, though.
Hold on.
If he was across the border, if Caustic gets across the border, he uses my bars, and me and Caustic battle in the final.
Oh,
at which point we would come up with...
Didn't even use the bars that you're claiming that he took from you?
No, he used one of my ideas in the earlier battle. Sorry, what's that?
All right, so basically...
What are we talking about here? If Andrew Bussy would have used your bars, how you want...
Hold on. You helped out Caustic. He claims you purchased balls off of him. Disaster put it out. You say you wasn't doing that. You're saying, I'm just summing it all up. You're saying that you did it to help him because he got stuck over the border, and that's why you sent him the bread. That's what your side of the story. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said. Now, what's your next move? What are you going to do? I mean, do you feel like you should continue battling? You shouldn't be, like I said, I asked you before, there shouldn't be no repercussions or nothing like that. So that's how you feel, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you right. Like, I wanted to take a break and work on some more music because that's like really I do music. Battling is like a side thing to me. You know what I mean? I wanted to take a break after this battle to work on some music, but with all this shit that's come up and all this controversy that's been caused, I feel like I got something to prove again because I feel like motherfuckers are out there saying this dude doesn't write his shit, whatever, you know. So I feel like I have to prove myself again now.
Okay,
so,
I saw you going back and forth with DNA on Twitter, and DNA was calling you out for a shout.
DNA wants to battle,
what's going on with that?
Yeah, I would battle DNA. I told him right away, yeah, we could do that, but it's a sticky situation because right now I'm the King of the Dot champ, and you have to, in order to get a title shot, you have to deserve the title shot. So you have to win a series of battles in a row. No, I'm saying that in the King of the Dot structure, the way it works, you have to.
Is DNA undefeated at the King of the Dot?
I don't think he's had a judge
arguably
battle.
Undefeated because I think that disaster battle was a promo. That was a promo. It was a promo, but
that was a promo. The one with disaster was a promo, and then he battled Irv from UK as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that one was judged or not, but he's battling Thesaurus. If DNA beats Thesaurus, they might give him the title shot, and that's cool. I'll battle DNA whenever in June or August or whenever they set it up. But I'm waiting to find out who they're going to put me against.
Who do you
I know
want
disaster.
Right now? I mean, you said that you would take Caustic right now?
No, honestly, Caustic is on the bottom of my list right now. Like, the way I feel about the dude is I feel like he sold me out, and why would I reward him by giving him a title shot? You know what I mean? But here's how I feel about the other shit. DNA, if DNA can win the match with Thesaurus, then I don't know if that's going to give him enough wins to contend. The other option is, and what King of the Dot would like to see is also a rematch. And a lot of the fans have been calling for a rematch between me and Disaster, which at first I was like, nah, man, fuck that. The guy lost. He's a loser. He lost. He's being a crybaby about it. He fucking completely lost his composure in the battle, fucking threw a beer can in the fucking crowd, hit a chick in the face with a beer can. Like, to me, that's lack of respect for the game. As much as you can talk about the trading bars, this and that.
By your own admission, at the end of the battle, the crowd was real disrespectful to him. And you even said that.
Oh, no, I thought the crowd was being disrespectful, too, and that's why I let them know. I'm like, yo, but that was the biggest crowd that King of the Dots had so far. A lot of those people weren't really there as avid battle watchers. They were more just like, But also the dude was spitting garbage.
That's another thing I want to touch on. Now that you witnessed being in the battle with that kind of, more than 1,000 people and everything else, y'all realize over there how hard it is to control a big crowd like that, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, because, we used to get killed over here about the whole crowd control thing and everything else. Like, it's so easy to control thousands of people.
Oh, no, man. When the crowd gets bigger like that, it's definitely tougher to control the crowd. And Disaster could have done a much better job of controlling that crowd. But the problem is that he was spitting bullshit. His bars were garbage. And at the end of the day, how can you win a title match when you're coming with garbage bars? Like, still around like Green Day. I think his worst...
real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. I know you don't want to answer no fan questions, but there's a lot of fans that want to get on. So we could, you could give out your Twitter, people can follow you, whatever. I got to get into some fan calls. I know you don't want to answer them. So we're just
to be honest, I'm trying to get on with the rest of my night too, man. I wasn't trying to be on the phone call for like hours and hours, but it is what it is.
I appreciate you coming on Battle Rap Arena.
Yeah, I wanted to give my side of the story, and just unfortunately, Costa came in here and tried to ambush my shit again, but it's whatever, man. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. He knows why I broke him off the dough. He knows that I was being generous, and the fact that he's trying to fucking spin it into something different, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. And if Norbs, if you're salty about the situation, I can see your fucking side of the view, but like, man, I wish you would just go check out the screenshots and get informed about the whole situation before you just blindly take your man Caustic's side on this matter. Because to me, there's a lot more to it.
Again, I'm not going to argue about the whole Caustic my man or not. I know Caustic. I don't fucking go slap people around with Caustic. I don't do that. If you're referring to a guy like Matt, this is a different story because that's my brother. Caustic, I know it's battle. So don't make it into the whole Caustic is my man, so I'm taking the side. I'm going by the fact that you apparently purchased balls through PayPal, and then you stated what you stated on the show. That's all I'm going by. But since you're telling me to look at the screenshot, I will definitely look at that. But don't make it look like I'm taking his side because Caustic is my man. That's not the case. Okay? So
it just seems like the whole view. It seems like when this
that's all.
when y'all had Disaster on, you really let him tell a slanted side of the story, and even when you had Caustic on, you were almost. I just feel like you guys.
I'll let you tell you the story. What are you talking about? You could have called in a Disaster's interview. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you could have.
Yo, to be honest, I have my own life and I've been busy. Like since this fucking title match, I've been doing shows every weekend. I got a lot of shit on my schedule right now, and you know, I didn't catch those shows live. I didn't catch those shows live.
No, hold on. The whole plan was for you to say your side of the story. Caustic hit me up after you were already on. And that's why I asked you.
Like 10 times, my nigga. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
he explained the side of the story. We went back and forth enough. I don't want to continue to go into a fucking circle. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, no, the only reason I wanted Caustic to come on the show was just to clear up all these other rumors of people talking about him writing my other battles, and he's never written one of my battles. You know what I mean?
I heard rumors about other people writing your other battles. We already talked about that, so we ain't gonna get into it.
Yeah, but that's bullshit too. You understand? There's a quote. There's a quote that goes something like, "A lie can travel halfway around the world before the truth even gets a chance to put shoes on." That's the situation that we're in right now. First impressions make everything, right? So when Disaster comes out in the battle and presents the information the way he presents it, of course it's going to skew the public opinion in one direction. But that's not the case. Nobody's writing my fucking bars. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, that's what you're saying. Nobody's writing your bars. Like I said, I stated what I stated. And we're going to leave it at that. We're going to let the fans decide what they want to decide. And like I said, it's not personal, too. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. And if I see you in Canada, see you in Canada. I'll say hello to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's unfortunate that you feel the way you feel about the situation. You know, I know some people.
It's not unfortunate. It's my opinion, my nigga. It is what it is. Like you feel
the
way
you feel.
You feel like you feel like you didn't cheat the sport. I feel like you did. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like I cheated the sport at all, man. I feel like the sport has evolved.
We different opinion, my nigga. We definitely different opinion.
Yeah, that's it. It's a difference of opinion, and that's cool. Different people are going to have different opinions, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to put the facts out there so that people can stop fucking talking about I'm writing fucking, or other people are writing my fucking battles. It's just not the case, man. And it's going to be proven. It's going to be proven in my next few battles. My next few battles are going to prove that fucking.
I mean, I might actually watch. But like I said,
I suggest you go back and watch my catalog, man. Watch my battles through the Grand Prix, and then watch Caustic's battles through the Grand Prix, and you tell me that his writing style is coming close to my writing style.
Listen, my nigga, I don't know how you write. It is what it is. I'm going to check out.
You know how I write though. You watch the Disaster battle. That might be the first battle you see me, and that's how I write. That's my writing style.
I mean, that's what
I got everything. I got punchlines. I got wordplay. I got schemes. What's that?
Thank you for calling. Just give your Twitter. And we're going to move on. I got to take the franchise,
shout out,
brother.
Promote yourself or whatever.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Fucking check me on Twitter at 905Arcane. Watch out for there's I guess the fake account out there now too, lurking around tweeting shit. But the real account is 905Arcane. Hit me up on Facebook, Facebook.com/Arcane905, and that's where you can go to check out all the screenshots. And I suggest everybody who hasn't seen them yet, go there, check out the screenshots. You'll see the type of conversations that were had between me and Caustic and who was really feeling whose bars. And I mean, the rest y'all can figure out for yourself. Like, this was a fucking real unique situation. And that's what I wanted to explain is that if it wasn't for the Grand Prix, the way it was formatted, and if it wasn't for the $5,000 on the line, and if it wasn't for Caustic getting stopped at the border, there was no me shooting him any money. That wouldn't have happened. But it is what it is. I'm repping King of the Dot. You know, shout out to URL. I still watch your shit. I watch the battles, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of the movement, you know what I mean?
My beef has nothing to do with King of the Dot. I support Organic. Gully, I support everybody there. My issue is with you. It has nothing to do with King of the Dot and who you rep, my nigga. I fuck with Organic. That's my nigga.
Yeah, no, I just feel like, I'll tell you how I feel. I feel like a lot of... Yeah, man, I just feel like a lot of fans out there... Word, I feel you. I feel you.
Not about leagues.
I just feel like a lot of fans out there are putting a lot of unwarranted hate on dudes like Organic and Gully and not realizing that these dudes put in mad work behind the scenes. These dudes have been putting in work for time. And so for the fans if the fans are upset about the battle, if the fans are upset about the bars or the Caustic thing or whatever, direct all your hate to me. I love it. Please, bring all the hate to me. Tweet me. at 905 Arcane. Hit me up on Facebook /Arcane905. Direct all the hate at me, because you don't need to be throwing any hate at the people that run these leagues, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, they know the facts and they're aware. I'm sure that if King of the Dot wasn't aware of all the facts like some people seem to be, then they might have said something about it. But they realize the situation, they realize what's going on here, and it's been blown out of proportion. The whole thing has been taken out of context and blown out of proportion. I don't know how else to explain it, yo. I don't know how else to explain it.
Boss.
But shout out to URL, shout out to King of the Dot. I still think King of the Dot is the best battle league in the world. That's how I feel, you know what I mean? I think it's a fucking, it's a worldwide movement, you know what I mean? I still respect what you guys are doing out in New York, you know what I mean? Okay. Keep doing the thing. I'm a fan of battles as much as I'm a battle MC, you know what I mean? So shout out to all the leagues around the world doing it, you know what I mean? There's leagues out in the Philippines, leagues in the UK, so, there's plenty of battle leagues out there, and I got respect for all of them, you know what I mean?
All right, man. Thanks for calling, brother.
Yeah, respect, yo. Peace.
Do we still got the source on?
All right, now, yo, I got close to...
I don't want to talk to you after the show, Jesse.
I got
shout out to
I got close to begging.
Shout out to King of the Dot. Shout out to Organic. It has nothing to do with the league, so fans are going to say that. And I believe what I believe. That's what I'm going to say. Having said that, my opinion hasn't changed in the situation. Like I said, I don't blame Organic for. I feel like he was trying to reference. That's what he was trying to state.
I feel like Organic is in a hard spot.
But it's not that difficult of a spot. I'll be honest with you. If the evidence is brought to me that somebody bought bars, this is just me. And my partners feel exactly the same. You're done. I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing else for me to talk about. But if Organic feels like the evidence is sufficient and that's the stance he takes, that's on him. That's his decision. I'm not upset at him for it. But like I said, we all have a responsibility for these leagues to do what's best for the fans and to do what's best for the sport. And that falls on Organic, myself, Smack, Gully, Beasley, and whoever else is partners over at King of the Dot, and whatever various leagues are out there. And I'm not even talking about the smaller leagues. It's happened in other leagues. I've seen people jack entire fucking verses. And me,
word for word,
as a man, and I feel like I call myself the voice of battle rap for a reason. I feel as if you are out there and then you are caught buying bars or somebody's writing for you, you are a piece of shit. That's what I'm going to say. And I will never, ever book you. And don't disrespect every great MC that's done this before. That's how I feel. He gave his side of the story. I allowed him to. I felt like in this interview he was trying to make it a King of the Dot URL thing, which I have no fucking clue what that's about.
Yeah, whatever.
And like I said, it seems like Jesse's having sex with him too. So
yeah,
just gonna leave it at that.
No, hold on. Like I couldn't let him get. I couldn't let him get ambushed by call. I didn't want him to think that. No, I didn't want him to think that I set up the ambush.
Stop explaining yourself about that situation.
All right, we have Caustic actually begging to come back on though. So
just take a couple callers and then we'll go there because the source wants to come on too. If you want to bring up the source and Caustic, it's fine. Let's go to the caller first.
Find out if the source is still there.
Yeah, if the source is 837. If the source is 831-760.
All right, you can bring both of them at the same time, so we don't gotta fucking, whatever. If the fans feel like I was irritated, I apologize.
You still there?
It's just I take a lot of pride in this sport, so I apologize if I sounded a little more amped because I actually am amped about the situation. So, is the source on, Caustic?
I'm Caustic. You there?
Okay, Caustic isn't there. Is the source on?
Hello. Oh, wait, there you go.
Is that you?
Caustic, you there?
No, that wasn't Caustic. I'm a 5-0 number,
my fault.
got the wrong one. Bring me back on, though.
Okay, hold on one second. Caustic, you there?
Caustic, what up?
What up?
Yo, what's going on?
Can we bring on the source at the same time because we don't got a lot of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring on good old Pete here.
Listen, Kozik, I wasn't trying to, play it out. Apparently, we're best friends, and we've ran train on different females.
That was my favorite part. Like, I've met you maybe like twice, right? And I was like, and I'm sorry, I didn't even remember the first time we met. I fucking said, nice to meet you again, the second time we met. Like, dude, you're an acquaintance. I got a lot of acquaintances in this battle shit. Like, we're cool, you know what I mean? But for him to come on here and try to act like y'all biased because we fucking had a conversation before, that's a clue right there as to what type of dude this is. Like, he thinks the world's against him. Hello, there, I'm still on?
Yeah, we hear you.
You think the world's against him. He's saying he wrote all my fucking bars, but he can't name one fucking bar he wrote, but I can name every fucking bar I sold to you, Arcane. And now he's just running around like he's fucking Santa Claus and just sprinkling the lesser than with fucking money and shit. And that's ridiculous. Like, I make more money in a month. My girl makes more fucking money in a month than he made in that whole tournament. Why the fuck would I need his fucking $200? The fuck is $200? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, the fact that he didn't want any of us to call, he just couldn't take any kind of fucking, like, he couldn't even hear the question, let alone answer it. And then he goes and hangs himself and says, well, they're only worth this much, but I gave you more than I thought they were worth. You full of shit, bro. What can you do for yourself at that point? You already told the world on yourself. So who are you trying to convince?
It definitely sounded like a negotiation the way he was explaining it.
Yeah, no, and he said I asked for more money after the fact. No, hell no. That was, no. I said, this is what I want. I think it's worth more than even what I'm letting him off for. Because I had no problem just kicking a few bars. I kick bars with a lot of cats. Everybody does. Everybody acting like they don't is full of shit. Everybody gets little ideas here and there. And that's fine. That doesn't cost any money. If you want my whole fucking text file, that costs money. Because I wrote that shit. And if he's going to sit here and act like I had no fucking part in this shit, when every fucking bar, well, all of my primitive fucking old school arcane bars, or fucking act like it had no fucking effect in the battle, go over the bars and see what got reactions and what didn't. Crash singles, that's me. Tomato soup on the side, that's me. I can name every fucking thing I wrote. Have him name one fucking bar of his that came out of my mouth.
Alright, Kosik, actually, hold on a second. We actually have Thesaurus on. Yo, Thesaurus, what's up, man? First time.
Yo, good.
Hey, what's going on?
Source is all right. I'm out right now. Hey, my bad, I'm fucking...
All the shenanigans, it was hilarious.
Yo, supposedly before this whole Arcane situation, you and Norbs actually... you went on... You said something to Norbs yesterday.
Oh, someone said something to me. Someone's like, Norb said you haven't put in the work or something like that. I'm like, really?
I never said that.
Oh, I know. That's why I laughed and said you were lying to yourself if you did say
that. So what's your take on this whole situation?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, there's no name-smearing campaign that's going on. My issue from day one has been the same thing. It's mostly been the lack of integrity and, like, the full-blown hypocrisy from Arcane. Okay, the dude did falsely accuse me of buying material. Then he was exposed for that being bad information, which Bender aired him out about or whatever. Then he goes to do the same thing that he basically, like, deprecated me for. He goes and does the same thing through my boy, and what he's trying to say is that I, like, hacked into some files to see the bars or something like that. No, I heard all three of Caustic's rounds for Cheddar before he went to go battle Cheddar and got denied at the border. Like, I heard those rounds line for line.
The first time I came on Battle Arena, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, and so when I hear Arcane say them, of course they sound familiar to me. There's no name-smearing campaign going on. And then the reason that the dude only gave Caustic 200 as opposed to the 300, which he said he was going to give him, was because he told Caustic he couldn't afford it, because all the money that he had to his name, sadly, was from the Grand Prix, which is a pretty unfortunate life. But it's also true, because he said it.
And that's also in the screenshots, him saying King of the Dot is bad biz, I didn't get my money yet and all that. So if you're so fucking broke, then what?
How do you... Organic had the cash in hand at the event. That's how Organic runs his tournaments. He's very correct when it comes to paying his artists. I don't know. Arcane's really just kind of trying to save face. It's more just like sad than anything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, if you're so hurt for money, why you giving me money out of the kindness of your heart when you don't even fucking know me?
Well, no, I mean, you felt some type of way to want to call in. I mean, if
yeah, I don't like being lied about on the air. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I can't just like stand by idly and just let this dude act like he's Mary fucking Poppins all over the place.
Neither can I when he's talking about how I'm like going out of my way to smear his name and how I like hacked files to hear lines and shit. It's like, nah, man, I heard those lines months ago before Arcane and Cheddar ever battled each other.
I mean, really? I
know where they came from. Oh, it's cool.
If I really wanted to set up Arcane, wouldn't I have just let him continue to tell me everything that he's going to spit about Disaster and then just go straight to Disaster and give him that?
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't it, like, if I was going to set you up, I'd fucking set you up good. I'm not going to half-ass this shit. Like, I'm going to make sure you die from it.
It still turned out to be pretty good, to be honest. From a fan standpoint, it's still pretty entertaining.
Well, I mean, shit, at this point, he's just bodying himself.
Yeah, I know. He's just digging himself further and further.
I'm on the bottom of the list.
I'm hoping me or DNA, like, get the next shot at the title, whoever it may be. Because, whatever, that would be tight. I know there's, like, zero chance that he could handle DNA. And then, whatever, he might be able to, like, put up a reasonable fight for 4 bars against me, but...
Bro, his bars are next level, though, bro. He's writing that premier gourmet shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so he is.
Like, how do you feel about him saying, like, he feels like the whole Fresh Coast is kind of, like, attacking him?
See, I mean...
He's just lying. He's just
trying to save as much face as he can. It's just, like, funny to me. It's not an attack. It's like I'm coming at him from a very truthful standpoint. I get along with everybody in the scene, first of all. Obviously, I'm cooler with some people than other, and it's, of course, like a regional thing. People that I kick it with more often with, I'm going to be cooler with. But a fact is a fact. I heard all 3 of Caustic's rounds for Cheddar, and then I heard, like, basically a 16 from those 3 rounds Arcane use against Cheddar. Line for line, like not even changing the delivery or the setup, you know what I'm saying?
And it even goes so far as back as the White House line, and like that was definitely my line. And when it came out that he said the same shit, I even tried to help him. I even tried to help him and go like co-sign his lie that we made it up together.
Yeah.
Like I tried to help him every way I possibly could, and he just continues to shit on me every time he gets a fucking chance to open his fucking mouth.
Yeah, he's just trying to save face. All it really is.
If I was him, I would just staple that fucking chin strap shut, honestly, like, hang yourself with it, or do something with it, because you almost fucking 40, it ain't doing nobody no fucking favor, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, he's struggling, man, he needs it.
Alright, well, you guys want to stay and take some calls?
Sure, man, yeah, no question.
I do want to reach a couple fans today. I know Arcane didn't want to take no.
I'm not scared of anybody calling in.
216, yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
What's good, son?
The Source.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Chilling. How about yourself?
I'm well. Listen, I followed you ever since Jump Off.
Yeah.
And WRC. Look, was there ever a rumor that your partner, your matchmate, was writing your bars?
Yeah, there was a rumor. We were also a team, so when we prepared as a team, we came up with a lot of lines together that sort of...
Okay, now here's the deal. Because there's a conflict of interest with URL. Because URL, their belief is, if you're trading any bars, you should be...
can I give him bars? Well, when we were doing 2-on-2s, we were exchanging lines that were used for the opponents. That
URL does not believe in that.
I'm saying, like, I feel like I made more sense than
but URL doesn't do 2-on-2s.
He did in 2 hours.
So I don't understand. Like, if a team is preparing for another team, yeah, we have collective ideas.
What I'm trying to figure out is this: what is the argument? The fact that he bought bars, or the fact that he is the argument of buying bars or barring them? Or trading bars? I mean,
first of all, he falsely accused me of buying bars to win a tournament. And then that was proven wrong, and then
he bought bars to win a tournament. You feel me? Case in point, right?
Norbs. Is Norbs on the line?
No.
What?
Norbs might have put his phone down again.
I didn't ever buy bars to win a tournament, nor did I buy bars from anyone ever in my life, nor do I hit people up saying, yo, I'll be your writing consultant for this battle, nor do I ever hit people up for lines or even ideas.
Why would Soros need lines from anybody when he pretty much is responsible for how most of these dudes write now? He created so many white people, it's not even funny.
Yeah, straight up, man.
Soros is responsible for so many fucking weird white people, and I'm sorry, Soros, but it's like...
Hey, it's not, man. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? You're sorry. I apologize.
But you invented that shit. Like, even when I started, I was like, I took some fucking notes from the Soros book, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those signature styles, and it's like, why the fuck would Soros need anybody else? Nobody could even give you Soros bars. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So, 301, you there?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, sir.
Hey, first of all, man, the Source is on URL Battle Rap Arena. I just got to shout him out, man. He's a genius in this battle rap thing. But real talk, man, I got some stuff to say, man. First of all, man, Arcane, dude, man. First of all, Caustic, that was a faggot move, you know what I'm saying? You kind of did sell him out, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. I'm not one of them dumb, ignorant fans that don't know about people sharing bars and stuff like that. You know, I feel like Arcane broke you off some money for his bars. He ultimately did pay for the bars, which was gay in itself. But I don't understand why people are not attacking you for having so much of a share in this, though. I mean, they act like that one person writes his own bars. Like, you wrote the bars for the dude, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether he paid you after hustle, either way, it's hurting the hip-hop culture, according to Norbs, at least. So, I mean...
we discussed it. I mean, at some point, it's money above rap. And any fucking grown man should understand
correct,
that.
Man, we're talking about the culture, man. Forget that rap. What are you talking about? You're talking about
money's involved with the culture, man. Money is definitely a part of this culture. And, you know, if we're bullshitting, kicking ideas, that's one thing. If you want all the shit that I have, that I wrote, that I put the work into, that costs money.
All right, well, it is what it is when it comes down to it. And one last thing, man, like, I call this show a lot, you know, Norbs, I respect y'all, but, like, what y'all just did to Arcane, like, if that was y'all wrong, you know what I'm saying? Y'all discussed previously that y'all wouldn't take any callers. Then y'all asked him if he wanted the cost to go on. Initially, he said no. I told you I don't want to take callers.
I didn't discuss anything with Arcane. That was just...
He could have said no.
Two, I asked him clearly. Hold on, my nigga. That's two. And three, no fans called in. That was what Jesse and him agreed on.
We're just taking fan calls now.
So, like, to be honest, I called and I begged. I pleaded to let me know.
And then we eventually muted Caustic so he could finish getting his point across.
We actually had we had Thesaurus on the line, and Thesaurus didn't, and he didn't want to take Thesaurus.
Yeah, Arcane didn't want me on the line when he was on.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But okay. Yeah. Let's go, 859, you there?
Yeah, man, this shit is crazy, man. This whole situation, like, I really don't understand Arcane's whole point. What he basically said the same. He was basically contradicting himself the whole interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what Caustic was saying, he basically sat there and kept saying, oh, well, I'm going to break him off this much money for this type of bars. If his bars wasn't worth this much percentage. Nigga, you bought bars. I don't care how much you said that he got lucked over the boulder. Nigga, you bought bars, and you shouldn't be able to rap again. I don't care. I don't even know that nigga for real. I just heard about him when he battled Disaster. But I'm just saying, like, if you bought bars and you got caught, I don't give a fuck who's trade bars in this game. We all know, we not stupid, but if you get caught, then you shouldn't be able to rap again. Not rap again, but not battle again. Nobody wants to hear you rap, Arcane. If you buy bars, it is what it is. Don't try to say Caustic did whatever he did. We caught you. We got the foul on you. You the culprit. Ain't nobody else. Don't be trying to point fingers at everybody else. Oh, Thesaurus got caught out with this. We caught you, man. Just own up to it. Be a man. You said you're a man. Be a man. We caught you. Don't nobody want to hear you rap again. It is what it is.
Hell yeah. I can't even add anything to that.
What's wrong with him, man? He tried to point fingers at everybody else, man. Oh, Caustic did this. Oh, Caustic said that.
Hey, who's still on? I got a special guest on. He's the ugliest guy in the West Coast.
Oh, God. Don't tell me.
Oh, shit.
He's getting on.
For real, man.
We're taking another caller while he gets him on.
Okay, hold on. No, I just want to say, man, just, you know what I'm saying, disrespect the culture, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't try to bullshit us and try to, you know what I'm saying, point fingers at everybody else, man. We caught you. They seen the PayPal shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's your fault, man. All this shit wouldn't have came out if you wouldn't have did it, man. If you didn't need help with cheddar cheese or whatever, you shouldn't have asked Caustic for nothing. You should have just wrote your own material. So don't be trying to throw fingers at everybody else. Just write your own shit.
You would have had nothing to say about him. The second money was involved, that became a big deal.
Exactly. And then you try to say I broke him off $200.
I heard he was on here talking a bunch of bullshit earlier.
What? Who, Arcane?
No, we got battle rapper.
Yeah, he was talking a bunch of shit, but nobody knows who wrote it. You feel me?
Oh, man. Hey, you know what trips me out about this whole situation is that if let's say I'm the one who fucked up and did all this bad shit, like, why doesn't he drop it? Like, why is he still dying to, like, come back, like, sending me messages like, oh, we still got unfinished business? Like, honey, I got real battles set up with, like, people that are fucking respected because they write their own shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll battle a fucking box turtle that writes its own shit.
I'll tell you the eyebrows, man. He said a box turtle.
Is that what you're talking? Caller, thanks for calling in. We're actually going over our time, so let's take a few more calls though. While we got
disaster on.
We got a West Coast invasion.
That was actually my friend, actually. Not posted. All right.
What?
So disaster. Did you hear the interview?
Yeah.
We got this then?
I can't hear y'all. What y'all say?
No.
No. Did you hear the interview?
No, I didn't. People were tweeting me about it, so I was wondering what was going on.
All right. Let's take another caller for the Saurus, Caustic, and Disaster.
All right. Let's go, 703, you there?
Let's conspiracy continue.
Yeah, this is the conspiracy campaign right here, son.
Man,
that guy's battle rap right now.
What's good, North?
Yeah, what's good, man?
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I agree with every motherfucking thing that you and North said on the phone. I heard the whole interview, the whole thing, and I couldn't have said it better myself. I feel the exact same way. And what the hell are you talking about? The King of the Dot. They're not nowhere near URL level, so that's some trash, too. And y'all didn't catch him, yo. He said some stupid shit that I heard. I don't know if y'all caught it or not. At first he had said that, you know what I'm saying, him and Carson make it to the finals because they're supposed to both, you know what I mean, be the best in both them brackets or whatever. He was going to go ahead and break him off anyway, you know what I mean? But then he lied, then he fucked up and said some stupid shit. He said, Carson got caught because of murder, and if he only got caught, maybe we didn't let him because he didn't apply some shit. So that's like some kind of good with yourself. Either you was going to post it to him or you wasn't. You feel me? But he still fucked up anyway because, you know, everybody knew you gave him the $200 because of the bars. And, you know what I mean? I fuck with the whole movement. I just wanted to say, you, I fuck with the nerves, you're my brothers, and everything I said, I fuck with that. Weekend, you just here because you just did right here, and y'all keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? One love.
All right, let's go.
Word up, man.
All right, let's go. 719, you there?
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, fellas? What's good, Thesaurus? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Just,
what's good, Diz? You on there or what, Diz?
What up? What's poppin'? I'm sorry.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm the dude that told you, you know what I mean? I went out to the Armageddon event. Yeah, I flew in from Colorado and shit, but...
Yeah, I remember you, homie. Good looking, bro. Good looking on the support, bro. I remember talking to you on the venue.
Yeah. I'm gonna be out there whenever you know what I mean. Whenever that T-Rex battle goes down. I know you got some new ammunition now that ORED basically.
Yeah, you already know. I have to re-scratch all that shit out, but Yeah, like that shit should happen in April, man. So it's gonna be just as crazy, if not better.
I'll be there for sure, man, and I know you're gonna come with it. And then Thesaurus, I was gonna say, when's your next battle, man? I've been looking forward to you. Like, you know, I seen your shit in in London, the shit like for the Don't Flop fourth event.
Let's forget the dead battle ever happened real quick. You know what
Wow,
I'm saying?
you won though, Soros.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't really. Whatever. I had one round that was really tight. My first round was the best round of the event. My second and third rounds were the worst 2 rounds of the event. So
you slipped, but still, like, I thought your shit was way better than what he was saying. Like, even though you slipped, I was like, even the few bars that. But I can understand.
I'm battling Sid Vicious on Saturday, and then
on Saturday.
Yeah, and then I'm battling DNA on March 23rd at Vengeance 2 in Toronto.
You guys are, like, ill, man. All you three together. Like, Caustic is dope, too, man. Like, shit, I thought Caustic beat John, and I just thought it was so funny. Like, I don't know.
That was a tight battle, too.
Yeah, it's going to happen to JC, too. He going to get the same business.
Yeah, I need to get on that card. I had an opponent for that card, and then he ducked, man. I'm kind of frustrated about it.
Honestly, while on the air, I just wanted to say, like, I approached JC about doing this battle because I think JC is one of the best dudes coming up in URL right now, honestly. Like, I respect JC a lot.
Yeah, JC is incredible, bro. That's what I always do, man. He's a cool.
Well, what happened with him and 100 Bullets? Like, didn't he get scared with him in Daylight? And, like, what happened with all that stuff going on?
I was told JC couldn't get a passport to get on.
Yeah, he didn't have his papers, right?
Getting scared of anybody. I don't see JC getting scared of anybody.
Yeah, I feel that, especially with bars.
That fool battled like 18 times last year. He's definitely not ducking people.
He probably does not come across as a type that would back down from a challenge at all. You can tell he's a hungry cat.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly why I got at him about it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, you guys keep doing your thing, and you know what? I hope Caustic one of these days gets across the border. I just want him to kill Arcane. Like, that would be the dopest shit.
That would be a crazier match than you rematching him. It would be this fucking Caustic merch him off.
That'd be fantastic. Well, I'm on the bottom of the list now, so that's probably not going to happen.
If that one's just first to go battle, nobody's wrong. He doesn't deserve a real battle, to be honest with you, man. Like,
I think you should battle Jesse.
Believe it or not, Jesse will win, bro.
I think he's going to mention me in his next battle. I just got that feeling. I know Thesaurus is a betting man. I bet $200 right now he mentions me in his next battle.
Wait, what happened? What am I betting on? 'Cause I'm definitely a bet. What's the bet? Let me hear it.
That Arcane is going to mention me in a very negative light in his next battle.
Oh, no, I can't do it. See, that's you know a good bet when you see one, dog. I can't bet against that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Arcane would purposely not say it just so Soros lost money at this point.
That fool tried to say that I bet on a battle. That fool is stupid enough to think that I bet on judges.
You know what it is? The funniest part about this whole situation is how it's either he's delusional or fuck about it, or he thinks everyone is stupid as fuck. Like, when he sends statements out like the Thesaurus, like, you're just jealous that you put money on the battle and you lost skin peel and getting wind of 22 times, so you're just jealous. Like, people give a fuck about that shit. Like, he really...
Was there any truth? Yo, Diz, I got you on the phone. Is there any truth to the Sketch Menace shit, or was that a fake Facebook
I can't prove it. I can't prove that, so I'm going to let it go. I'll guarantee you Sketch never wrote anything. I know for a fact, and there's nothing anyone could ever tell me. I know for a fact that just goes into every battle with bars that are not his. Like, the dude borrows bars at all times. Maybe back in the days he did it, but the dude has multiple people probably writing for him. Like, when you take bars from people, when you have no shame, and like, the whole thing about him giving Caustic, like, listen, man, like, let's cut the bullshit, man. Like, let's just say this is some kind of fucking crime, right, and we're investigating. Like, you don't say shit like, hey, man, I'm not responsible for what happened at the border. I don't represent you to the Doc's business department. These are all things that he said. Those are not things you say when you're offering somebody money out of the kindness of your heart. Those are things you say when you're trying to fucking skin yourself out of some shit that you know is bullshit, and you're trying to say that you can't pay another man $100
man, you're going to be like, oh, man, I would if I could, but, you know, I can't afford another 100 because I'm a 14-year-old in high school. Like, get the fuck out of here, faggot. Like, nobody gives a fuck about any of that shit. Like, it's all lies, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we come from a different fucking breed. We're a different breed. All three of us right now on the phone, this faggot feels like he can talk shit to us, but he doesn't know that anyone exists without none of us. And at the end of the day, us three, like, we have our own styles. Look at me, Classic, and Pacific. We have our own styles completely.
All four of us. I'm a battler too.
Without
Go ahead. I'm just.
You're talking about somebody who doesn't even have his own style, but he raps with a style that he's seen on YouTube. You know, that's not even him. Look, I'm coming through with mangoes and fruit and flour and avocados. We'll eat your apple and your banana. Shut the fuck up. That's your style. Like, we don't come from, like, you're dealing with somebody who never had a spine, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is completely different, man. Like, we made all these motherfuckers. If you want to look back on the chart of how the whole evolution of the shit went, it's like the fucking two snakes that eat each other's heads. You know the one where the head eats the tail? Smack created all this shit. They fucking died out. When we came back around Battle of the Bay was what caused all the excitement again to start in Battle Rap. That event, the Battle of the Bay 2, where Meteosaurus, Dumbfounded, and all those cats were there, that started blowing up and made Grunt. It was the first time battling had an important event that actually it was the Battle of the Bay that blew up and smacked him back and fucking just took over again. Like, you have to look at the whole way, like, we have a serious influence on this shit. So when people from the outside bubble step in with some fraudulent shit, we're never going to understand that or respect it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it to change how we feel. Like, it's funny to us. Like, someone like this source will sit there and laugh for the rest of his life at the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a joke. This is going to be an ongoing joke we crack for as long as we know each other. Every time something happens, there's going to be a joke about it. And that's what we do. At the end of the day, we fight for one thing. Yeah, we get paid. Yeah, we all want money, but we fight for one thing, and it's respect. The whole point of being a battle rapper is being respected, like you're that dude. Once there's no respect, you have no business being in this shit anymore.
All right, cool. Let's take a couple more calls. This is a great point.
God damn, man, you don't gotta yell at your friends.
Good, bro.
Hey, man, we're all friends. You don't gotta yell. Y'all know any countries with like an open slot for a dictator? You know what I'm saying?
502? You gotta turn your radio down. You gotta exit. Yeah, you there? 502? You gotta go to another phone. Alright, 646, you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good? Yeah, we hear you.
Alright, what's going on, man? Look, I'm a big battle rap fan. I've been following this shit, but I have like three things to say. First of all, I never even heard of this cornball that stole bars or whatever, bought bars before the whole disaster shit. Alright, granted, let's say he did buy bars. Alright, let's say the nigga did buy bars. My nigga, the nigga Carter, you bitch too, because you gave the nigga the motherfucking balls. If you supposed to care about battle rap in the first place, you would have never sold the nigga the balls, period. So if y'all gonna sit here and be biased and talk about this cornball, how fucking corny he is for buying balls, you sold the nigga the balls. So you guilty as that. You just as guilty as that nigga. Damn, hold up. Hold up. First thing you said is about money. I know that niggas can't take over this battle rap. Shit. $100 shit. You know what I'm saying? Enough to say, yo, you know what? Let me write some nigga bars. So if I give you $300, you gonna give me bars? That's
Hold on.
I'm not saying hold on. I don't do that because I think it's like, oh my God, it's the worst thing in the world. I prefer not to give people bars, but at the end of the fucking day, if somebody made money, he's not the bitch in the situation. He's the pimp. You gotta realize what the bitch is and what the pimp is in the situation. Man, you can be mad at Cosby for being a pimp, but that ain't a bitch. Because at the end of the day, people gotta eat, bro. Like, we don't got a 9 to 5 we go to after this. You understand? This is all we have. So, like, we do this. And we got hustles on the side, yeah.
just like everybody else, but we don't got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that the dude I battle should start looking into really soon because he's like 32, 33, and he can't even afford $100. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure it's time for a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for us, we got, you know what I mean? We got goals in this shit to get.
All right, hold on.
Call us.
All right, hold on. We have too many people talking over each other at one time.
That was
I haven't said a word in so long. I've just been listening.
What just happened?
Let's go 414. You there?
Yeah.
Yo.
That was so Lebanese right there.
Hello?
Yeah, what's good?
What's good, son? Hey, yo, man. It was kind of pissing me off how dude was trying to stay on the phone and shit after, like, Norbs was just like, yo, just say your piece. But it sounded like he just started, like, rambling, like, no, like, you know, like you try to get somebody off the phone, like, all right, I'm going to talk to you later. And he was like, all right, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? Me house to the tree house, my nigga. I mean, anytime you need me and I need you, we got each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. And another thing, you know, Jesus walked. You know what I'm saying? I just tried to follow in his steps with everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was,
yeah,
I was
man.
like,
I feel, hey, you seem like a good dude, man. Would you consider yourself a good dude?
yeah.
Yeah? Can I have $200?
Fuck no.
Can I have $200?
Sorry. Like, I don't, fuck no. Hell no.
I thought you were a good dude, man. That's what good dudes do out of the goodness of their heart and shit.
Hey,
You know
apparently,
what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll give you $1 or something, nigga, if you need a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you a sandwich, but...
Well, I mean, like $1 is cool, but maybe I could have like $2, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, you might get a buck in the motherfucking jawbreaker fucking with me. I'm just saying, like, that's what pissed me off, dog. Like, and you know what? I feel what Coffee's saying because, like, when Coffee got on and he was talking about it, he was like, yo, I really don't even feel comfortable talking about the shit like that, but dude is finna start getting on some bullshit. And out of the blue, we just came on like this motherfucker was the second coming of Santa Claus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Coffee, he basically came on and said Coffee was broke. I decided to throw him some bread. Fuck it. That's what happened. I ain't buy no bars. And like I said, man, I feel like Norris and I feel like Psycho, man. Band dude. Like, now all of a sudden he was ready to step back. Y'all heard him. And he knew if he was about to step back and chill, everybody would have took his head off. I guarantee he don't battle no more in the next year. I guarantee.
He has to.
He has to because he has the chain.
Hey, here's the greatest part about this situation. Like, when you disrespect somebody that's trying to stand for the fucking truth, bro, and you do all this fucking shit, man, at the end of the day, you can't hurt me. Like, I got battles all over the world. Like, people are offering me battles left and right from every state. That dude has to wait. He literally, and I mean this, has to wait. Listen to this. Listen close. His career relies on organic calling him. Like, he has to wait for organic to call him and be like, yo, I'm getting you a battle. But he can't do anything. Like, there's nothing he could do. Like, where is he going to go?
Right.
Where are you going to go? You have to wait forever.
Hey, I know one place he ain't going. URL.
I feel so good.
Obviously, he's never going to go on URL. See, like, that's the thing, like, he wanted to really badly, and now he's going to act like that was never part of his agenda. But the whole thing, you can even tell, even his line about Armageddon never happening, it's just such a fucking, like, listen to the line. It's, like, such a jealous, faggot line. He's like, too bad that Armageddon never happened. Like, he's just a fucking mark. It's like, come on, man.
Mark Kane.
You would give a fucking arm and a leg to fucking be there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you want to make fun of a motherfucker, the only motherfucker from your league that possibly could have came there and headlined the whole event. Like, I gotta respect that URL. Like, it's real. Like, it's not no bullshit. Like, we have a mutual respect. We understand. Like, I have something to prove when I go out there. It's a battle rap relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's really going to develop into something. Like, when you look at cats like that, man, and you do stupid, fake-ass, fuckboy shit, man, this is what you get, man. This is what you get. You get nothing at the end. You get nothing but people laughing at you, and cats like the sort of making jokes about you, which is the worst thing in the world for anybody to have to go through.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah.
I stay on the side. Listen, people, and the source and madness are clowning people and shit like that, I stay on the side, bro. Like, I don't get involved, man, like, because you just don't want to get involved.
It's all good. Sharon's going to beat Arcane in however many months they make Sharon wait for the title shot, and that'll be the
end. So, I mean,
the most amazing thing about him going to battle Sharon, and you know that's going to end up happening, the most amazing part about that is that in one of the lines that I didn't say in my battle was like, I was going to say, like, if y'all have me in this battle, I was like, your next match should be a Disaster versus Arsenal, Charlie Clips, Sirius Jones. If this second wins the title, your next headliner is going to be Arcane versus Sharon. Like, that was the fucking line, and that's really going to fucking happen, man. Like, it's really, like, I was right, man. I knew it was going to happen.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me to hear him say like he don't want to be on URL and all that. Like, you foolish if you saying you don't want to be on URL.
What a dumb thing to say. What a dumb thing.
So you don't want to be on the most like publicized channel. That's basically saying I don't want to be on the most viewed channel. I don't want any more exposure. I don't want to go on URL.
As a struggling artist, I don't want more promotion. You know what I'm saying? It's such
I don't
understand the concept of like expanding your demographic is what it is. It's just he's very comfortable in his little niche in Toronto, and that's really it. He's battled twice outside of Toronto in his life.
Yeah, how lucky is it that he only has to defend that chain in Toronto?
It's really the best thing he has going for him.
That's fun.
It's the only thing really working in his favor, and I don't think it really works in his favor at this point because of how like people feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he could battle in LA and people would let him leave.
No, he would have I mean, they definitely.
He would have to climb out of the venue. Like, Disaster has like a zombie army of fans that will murder you.
I don't even think it's the same in New York, though. Hey, listen, man, just imagine how much worse. Like this guy wastes his whole style on the New Yorker, and he's never even been to NY. Like, imagine, like, at the end of the day, for me, and I truly believe this, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says, like, if you're a battle rapper, and you've never battled in NY in your life, you haven't really completed shit. Like, you literally went everywhere in the world except for one place that started all this shit, and you just want to fucking say that you're the most successful. Like, there's no way. Like, if he doesn't go to New York ever, he's never going to become shit, and he's never going to go to New York, so fuck it. We can laugh at it from now to fucking whatever.
What's Disaster's next battle? What's Thesaurus' next battle?
He's like, I feel bad because I like Disaster, but he's gonna lose to Rex.
Get the fucking. You see, like, I would never get Rex. Listen, this is the type of person you're co-signing right now. You're co-signing somebody who would say, "Yo, that's my man right there," and he's never even met him in his life.
I was waiting to hear your opinion about that whole thing. Like,
yo, Jesse, bro, your boy knows Winklow. Yo, Winklow's his man. Jesse, what happened, man? Winklow's right there in front of him. That was his man. Motherfuckers calling out gang names so they can look like they got credibility. Let me tell you something, Jesse. I got a real gang affiliation credibility. I don't gotta fucking call that shit out in no battles. Motherfuckers know they should catch with me. You'll see.
We'll see what happens in the battle.
This motherfucker trying to act like he knows a gangbanger. Good luck, Jesse. What are you talking about?
We'll see what happens at battle. We'll see what happens.
You know what I'm looking forward to is that Caustic versus 40-ounce Jesse on Summer Madness 3.
That's just
gonna be fresh.
That's right.
I'm fucking with you,
Hey,
Jazz.
no, but like, for real, word of mother, we're gonna do some real shit, man, once we get out there in April, bro. Can't wait. Listen, get ready. I'm gonna have Jesse's mom stripping for everybody. So, please do, Lord. Hey, please do, bro. Hey, bro, I'll fucking, man, I got your back, man. Dinner on me, bro. Whatever type of burrito you want, bro.
Yo, Norris, can you tell Biz? Can you tell Biz how bad he's gonna lose to the Rex?
Why, dog? The dude got molested by Olet. You're never gonna see me get molested in a battle. Like, he got molested. Like, 3-0, inside a body bag, inside of a body bag, inside of a body bag. And you know, hopefully he'll come back strong from it, but if he comes like that against me, I'm just gonna rock through his fucking face like it's a fucking day at the park.
I'm not tripping.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna throw in some bars about you and that shit for sure, man.
What about me? What's that?
Oh, it's Jesse Rican, bro. No, you get the good shout-outs, bro.
Oh, yeah.
40 on Chef. 40 on Chef.
I need a shout-out from the legendary Thesaurus, too.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a line about you showing up with Jesse Rican's mother or something. Just have the whole crowd go crazy. I'd be like, yo, I got VIP tickets for Lowe's to see my brother. 2 victories, him and Jesse Rican's mother. Let's go.
All right. This is my dude, but he's still gonna lose the Rex.
Because, yo, we gotta actually wrap up this show, Vegas. We were glad, right? But,
yeah.
You want to take one more caller, or you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. So.
Yeah,
you know, I got your mother laying
like
here.
a half hour over.
You want to get it in, so.
What'd I do?
I said, Jesse, you know, I got your mother here. You know what she want to do.
Well, shit, Norris, I'm gonna catch you later, though, bro. Fucking Norris is my best friend. Me and Norris have an ongoing friendship, and I was so salty. I was so salty and broke when I got to New York that I bought everybody I was with dinner. You know, that's just
Actually, he almost bought $7 French fries, which was ridiculous. Fucking, we had $7 French fries.
Y'all had to be in Manhattan.
you had $7 French fries, motherfucker.
I didn't get French fries because they were too expensive. I wasn't paying $7. And then,
yeah, that's why you ate his French fries, not because yours weren't enough. You fucking crap.
Y'all had to be in Manhattan. No way y'all was in the hood with those $7 French fries.
had a burger and a steak on top of the burger, and it devoured. It was crazy.
It's so funny how you can memorize what somebody had like a month or 3 months ago. They're focusing more on food than yours, bro.
I was hungry.
You watched him eat a steak, bro. You ate the steak with him in spirit.
Yo, all right, hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Hey, thank you, Battle Rap Arena. I appreciate y'all letting me speak my piece. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
Not a problem, man. Disaster
Hey, Cosmic, by the way, hit me, man. I lost all my contacts.
Yeah, hey, no, actually, I did too.
Actually,
So
all you motherfuckers text me your fucking numbers because I lost everyone's contacts. So, yeah, shut up, faggot.
Okay.
All
right,
Disaster, shut yourself out. Then Thesaurus, go ahead.
Yeah.
Liz, you could go first.
I think we lost this.
Man, fuck Disaster, man. Thesaurus, 831 at Twitter. You already know. That's what it is. He's going to be mad because he's going to go listen to this.
All right, that's what's up.
It's all good. Hey, good looks on having me on, though, for real.
Oh, true. We got to get a whole episode with you one day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whenever, let me know. I'm about to go battle Sid this weekend, and then I got that DNA shit later.
All right, that's what's up.
Oh, what's up?
All right, URL Battle Rap Arena. Check us out tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again to Jesse's boy, Thesaurus, Caustic, and Disaster for crashing the show. We out.
40.